நிறுவனம், பால் பொருட்கள், செயற்கை வைரம் என சக்தி குழுமங்களின் கிளைகள் நாடெங்கும் தொடர்கிறது. கரும்பு விவசாயத்தின் மீது கவனம் செலுத்திய அருட்செல்வர் ஈரோட்டில் சக்தி சர்க்கரை ஆலையை நிறுவினார். சக்தி சோயாஸ் தொழிற்சாலை சர்க்கரை ஆலையின் மற்றொரு விரிவாக்கமாகியது. தொடர்ந்து கர்நாடகா, ஒடிசா ஆகிய மாநிலங்களுக்கும் சர்க்கரை ஆலை விரிந்தது. கரும்பு விவசாயிகள் மற்றும் தொழிலாளர்களின் வாழ்வாதாரம் மேம்பட்டதோடு அப்பகுதி மக்களின் அடிப்படை கல்வி, தொழிற்கல்வி, சுகாதாரம் போன்ற தேவைகளும் அருட்செல்வரால் பூர்த்தியானது. சிறு வயதிலேயே மகாத்மாவை நேரில் சந்திக்கும் வாய்ப்பு பெற்ற அருட்செல்வர் வாழ்நாள் முழுவதும் கதராடை உடுத்தி எளிய வாழ்வினை பின்பற்றினார். மதுரை காந்தி மியூசியத்தின் தலைவராக விளங்கிய அருட்செல்வர் காந்தியடிகள் கூறிய தர்ம கர்த்தா முறையில் தொழில்களோடு சேர்த்து அறத்தையும் நிலைநிறுத்தினார். காந்தியடிகளின் எழுத்துக்கள் முழுவதையும் தொகுத்து 10 தொகுதிகளாக வெளியிட்டுள்ளார். அத்தொகுதிகள் பல்லாயிரக்கணக்கில் பரவ ஏற்பாடுகள் செய்துள்ளார். இளம் வயதிலேயே சன்மார்க்க சங்கத்தில் தந்தையரால் ஈடுபடுத்தப்பட்ட இவர் வள்ளல் பெருமானின் கொள்கைகளால் ஈர்க்கப்பட்டு ராமலிங்கர் பணிமன்றம் எனும் அமைப்பை உருவாக்கி ஆண்டுதோறும் காந்தி வள்ளலார் விழாக்களை நடத்தினார். சான்றோர் பெருமக்களை பாராட்டி பல புதிய அறிஞர்களுக்கு முகவரி தந்து இவ்விழாக்களை தொய்வின்றி நடத்தினார். உத்தமர் என்று போற்றப்படும் சென்னை மாநில முன்னாள் முதலமைச்சர் ஓமந்தூரார் தனது சன்மார்க்க நிறுவனங்களை அருட்செல்வரிடம் ஒப்படைத்தார். அப்பணிகளை சிரமேற்கொண்டு கவனித்தார். சிறு கிராமங்களில் தொடக்கி பல்வேறு நகரங்கள் வரை சன்மார்க்கத்தை தழைக்கச் செய்தார். வடலூர் பகுதியில் காது கேளாதோர் பள்ளி, குடி ஒழிப்பு மையம், சித்த மருத்துவ மையங்களையும் நிறுவி தொண்டாற்றினார். சாந்தியும் சகோதரத்துவமும் சத்திய நெறியும் உலகெங்கிலும் நிலைக்க அரும் தொண்டாற்றினார். இளைய தலைமுறையினரால் தான் இச்சமூகத்தை மேலும் ஒருபடி வளர்ச்சி அடைய செய்ய முடியும் என்பதை உறுதியாக இருந்து மிகவும் பின்தங்கிய பகுதிகளில் பல்வேறு கல்வி நிறுவனங்களை தொடங்கினார். தமிழகத்தில் வேறெங்கும் காணப்படாத புதிய கல்வி முறையாக மேல்நிலை கல்வியிலேயே தொழிற்கல்வி கற்பிக்கும் இவர் உருவாக்கிய மேல்நிலை பள்ளி நாட்டின் சிறந்த முன்மாதிரியாக விளங்குகிறது. பொறியியல், தொழில்நுட்பம், கலை, அறிவியல், தொழிற்கல்வி, வேளாண்மை என பல்வேறு துறைகளில் அருட்செல்வர் தொடங்கிய கல்வி நிறுவனங்கள் இளையோருக்கு பயனளித்து வருகின்றன. இவை பணியாளர்களை மட்டுமல்லாது தொழில் முனைவோர்களையும் இச்சமூகத்திற்கு கொடையாக வழங்கின. ஆண்டுதோறும் தமிழிசை விழாவை தேவார திவ்ய பிரபந்த விழாக்களாக சென்னையிலும் கோவையிலும் 10 நாட்கள் நடத்தி இசை வளர்ச்சிக்கு உதவியதோடு இசை கலைஞர்களுக்கு சிறப்பும் செய்தார். தமிழ் மொழி, இலக்கியம், தத்துவம் ஆகியவற்றில் மிகுந்த ஈடுபாடு கொண்டவர். தொல்காப்பியம், திருக்குறள், திருமந்திரம், பெரிய புராணம் போன்ற அரிய தமிழ் செல்வங்களை பிற மொழிகளில் அறிமுகப்படுத்தி நூல்களாக வெளியிட்டார். வள்ளலார் திருநூல்கள், வரலாறுகள், சங்க இலக்கியம், சைவ திருமுறைகள் ஆகியவற்றின் மலிவு பதிப்புகள் வெளிவர பதிப்பகங்களுக்கு பெரும் பொருளுதவி வழங்கினார். கிசான் வேர்ல்ட் ஆங்கில இதழுக்கும் ஆசிரியராக திகழ்ந்தார். எப்படிக்கும் முதல் பணியாய் இலக்கிய பணியை அருட்செல்வர் கருதி செயல்பட்டுள்ளார். பதிப்பித்ததோடு மட்டுமல்லாது ஏறத்தாழ 40 நூல்களை ஆங்கிலத்திலும் தமிழிலும் எழுதி குவித்துள்ளார். பொருளாதாரம் முதல் ஆன்மீகம் வரை பல்வேறு பொருள்கள் குறித்த நூல்கள் அவை. பல்வேறு ஆலயங்களின் அறக்கொடையாளராக தவத்திரு சித்பவானந்தர் முதல் சுவாமி தயானந்த சரஸ்வதி வரை, திருப்பேரூர் ஆதீனம் ராமசாமி அடிகள் முதல் வள்ளலார் அடிமை தவத்திரு ஊர்நடிகள் வரை ஆன்மீக ஞானிகளுடன் நெருங்கிய அன்பும் உறவும் உடையவர். அருத்தந்தை வேதாதிரி மகரிஷி அவர்களின் உழுவல் அன்பராகவும் வேதாதிரி அறக்கட்டளையின் தலைவராகவும் விளங்கினார். அருட்செல்வர் என்றும் ஞானதான வள்ளல் என்றும் அன்பர்கள் போற்றும் நமது ஐயாவுக்கு பாரதியார் பல்கலைக்கழகம், சென்னை பல்கலைக்கழகம், மதுரை காமராசர் பல்கலைக்கழகம், தமிழ்நாடு வேளாண் பல்கலைக்கழகம் ஆகிய 4 பல்கலைக்கழகங்கள் டாக்டர் பட்டம் தந்து சிறப்பித்துள்ளன. இவ்வனைத்திற்கும் மகுடமாய் 2007ஆம் ஆண்டில் நடுவண் அரசு ஐயாவுக்கு பத்மபூஷன் விருது வழங்கி கௌரவித்துள்ளது. தந்தையார் பிறந்த நாளில் கொங்கு நாட்டு சாதனையாளர் விருது வழங்கி உழைப்போருக்கு உரிய அணி செய்தார். காந்தியமே வாழ்வாக வாழ்ந்த அருட்செல்வர் தான் ஆவலோடு தலைநகரில் நடத்தி வந்த வள்ளலார் காந்தி விழாவில் மகாத்மா காந்தி பிறந்த அக்டோபர் 2ஆம் நாள் அருட்பெரும் ஜோதியில் கலந்தார். ஐயாவின் 100ஆண்டு தருணத்தில் அவர் பிறந்து வளர்ந்த சோமந்துறை சித்தூர் இல்லம் தற்போது 150 ஆண்டுகளை கடந்துள்ளது. அவர் நினைவை அடுத்தடுத்த தலைமுறைகளுக்கு கொண்டு சேர்க்கும் வகையில் இந்த இல்லம் பழமை மாறாமல் சீரமைக்கப்பட்டு எழில்மிகு மணிமண்டபமாக இன்று திகழ்கின்றது. மணிமண்டபத்தின் மையப்பகுதியில் அருட்செல்வர் ஓவியப் படத்தின் முன்பாக அவர் வாழ்நாள் முழுவதும் போற்றி வணங்கிய அருட்பெரும் ஜோதி ஒளியேற்றப்பட்டுள்ளது. இவ்விடத்தில் அருட்பெரும் ஜோதி மந்திரமும் திருவருட்பாவும் இடைவிடாது ஒலிக்கும். இந்த ஜோதியின் இருபுறமும் அருட்செல்வர் தன் தந்தையிடமிருந்து பெற்ற பெரும் செல்வமாக கருதி போற்றிய மகாத்மாவின் படமும் ராமலிங்க வள்ளலாரின் படமும் ஒரு சேர அமைந்திருக்கிறது. மணிமண்டபத்தின் வலப்புறம் உள்ள 3 அறைகள் அருட்செல்வர் பிறந்த பகுதியாகும். இவ்விடத்தில் ஐயாவின் புகைப்படங்கள், அன்பர்கள் அவர் பற்றி கூறிய கருத்துரைகள், ஐயா பெற்ற பட்டம், அவரது நாட்குறிப்பு, அவருக்கு சான்றோர்கள் அனுப்பிய மடல்களோடு அருட்செல்வரின் வாழ்க்கை பயணத்தை குறித்த கால வரைபடம் ஆகியவை இடம்பெற்றுள்ளன. இடதுபுறம் உள்ள அறையில் ஊர் நடுவே பழுத்த பயன்மரமாய் விளங்கிய அருட்செல்வரின் நினைவாக பொதுமக்கள் பயனடையும் வகையில் இலவச தையல் மற்றும் கணினி பயிற்சிகள் நடைபெறும். தொழிலதிபர், சமுதாய தொண்டர், ஆன்மீக வித்தகர், தமிழறிஞர், அருங்கலைச் செல்வர், கல்வி களஞ்சியம் என எத்துறைக்கும் ஒளியாய் விளங்கும் அருட்செல்வரின் தொண்டு வரலாறாய் விரிகிறது. ஐயா எடுத்து வைத்த ஒவ்வொரு அடியிலும், செய்த ஒவ்வொரு செயலிலும், அதனை செயல்படுத்திய தன்மையிலும் அவரை சுற்றியுள்ளவரும் மற்றவரும் உணர்ந்து கற்பதற்கான பாடம் ஒன்று கட்டாயம் உண்டு. ஓர் துறையில் தேங்கி நில்லாது பல துறைகளில் முயன்று வெற்றி கொடி பதித்து 100ஆண்டில் நினைவு கூறப்பெறும் அருட்செல்வரின் வாழ்வு இன்றைய தலைமுறையினருக்கு நல்வழி காட்டும். வாழ்வோம் நாமும் அருட்செல்வர் ஐயாவின் வழியில்.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, once again. So, bit of further instructions. So, we request everyone to be seated, and I can see some of them are taking their seats. And we request everyone to be seated. And while everyone are getting their certificates, we request everyone to wear their stoles and get their certificates, and carry only their certificates along with them while they are taking the stage. And we request everyone to put your mobile phones in silent mode. And also I'd like to explain about the order in which the students will be receiving the certificates. So first up, the first 30 students of BBA will receive the certificates, followed by the remaining 30. So first up, we have the the top performers presentation, and after the presentation, the top performers will get their certificates. And after that, we have the farewell awards and department awards, and the awardees will get their awards accordingly. And then after that, we have the certification, and for that, we request all of the students to wear their stoles and carry only their certificates while they take the stage. So that order is as follows. First 30 students of BBA will receive it, followed by the remaining 30 students. And then next, after BBA, it's BBA IB, first 30, and after that, the remaining 30 of BBA IB. And then after BBA, it's BCom, first 30, and then remaining 30. And after BCom, it's BCom PA, first 30 and remaining 30. And after that, it's data science. And after data science, it's economics. And after that, it's political science, first 30, and next, the remaining political science students. And after political science, it's psychology, first 30, and after that, the remaining psychology students. And after psychology, Tamil creative writing students, and followed by that, lastly, we have the Viscom students who will be getting their certificates. This is the order. So basically, to sum it up, it's BBA first, and next BBA IB, BCom, BCom PA, and after that, data science, after that, economics, after that, political science, psychology, Tamil creative writing, and Viscom. So this is the order, and we request all of the students to be seated. We'll be starting the event shortly. Thank you. Good afternoon once again. So here are some additional announcements. So while the students receive their certificates, we request all of the students to come through this way, take the stage, and then exit that way. So while entering, use this way, take the stage, and exit that way. So this is the way in which you'll be taking the stage. And for for awardees, they'll be called out individually and they'll receive the awards individually. And for DA best volunteers, they'll get their awards as a group. And for certification, like I've said, you enter this way, take the stage, and then you exit that way. So this is how you take the stage. And yes, again, we'll be starting the event shortly. Yeah. Alright, so like I've said, the liberal edge is also a group photo. So there'll be 2 benches which will be kept behind the members of the management, and students are requested to stand on that, and that's how you take the stage and we take the photo, and then you exit that way. And yeah, so that's about how you receive your certificates. So yes, we'll be starting the event shortly. Thank you. Good afternoon once again. So we request everyone to keep their mobile phones in silent mode. We'll be starting the event shortly. Repeating once again, we request everyone to keep their mobile phones in silent mode. We'll be starting the event shortly. Those who haven't taken the seats are also requested to take their seats. And yeah, we'll be starting the event shortly. Thank you. Well, good afternoon once again. So while the students take the certificates for Liberal Edge, we also request the class advisors and the HODs of the respective department to also join our students on the stage. So repeating once again, we request all the class advisors and the HODs of the respective departments to join our students on stage as they receive their Liberal Edge certificates. Thank you. dreams transform into thoughts, and thoughts result in action. Achievement comes out of fire in the heart and strength of character. This is the word of APJ Abdul Kalam. With that thought, I extend a very pleasant afternoon to everyone gathered here today. We take immense pleasure in welcoming you all to the Liberal Edge Certification Ceremony of 2025, a journey which has transformed minds beyond the academic pursuits. To introduce ourselves, I am Dhyanish.
And I'm Shiva Chantani from Team Kural, and we'll be your hosts for today's program. All right, so now let's take a moment to unpack this buzzword that has been echoing throughout the corridors of class, the Liberal Edge program. Well, picture this. You walk into college thinking you'll just stick to your usual undergraduate major, take the usual route, or maybe throw a couple of very safe electives, and then here you are, learning about automobiles, monologuing with emotions, debating, dancing, designing, and many more. And that's Liberal Edge for you. Not a detour, but a whole new map of learning. It is a space in class where curiosity isn't just encouraged, it's unleashed. And in the process, students don't just collect credits, they collect perspectives, passions, and interdisciplinary learning. So today, we applaud those who embrace the full power of liberal arts education, not just to pass exams, but to prepare for a world that values thinkers, doers, creators, and communicators.
And to our graduating students, congratulations. Today, you don't just walk away with a certificate. You walk away with an edge that sets you apart in your careers, your communities, and your conversations. Today is a day that's stitched with both celebration and sentiment. So sit back, smile wild, and soak it all in. Well, with the essence of achievement in motion filling this gathering, it is only fitting that we commence this significant occasion with a moment of serenity and grace. I now invite Srinika Lokeshwari and Sneka from Team Tarangam to render the prayer song, followed by Tamil Thai Valthu, requesting you all to kindly rise for the same.
गणपते परिपूर्ण वाल्वरुल्वाये प्रभो गणपते 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 சார்ந்து வணங்கி துதி பாடி ஆடி உந்தன் சன்னதி சரணடைந்தோமே சாந்த சித்த சௌபாகியங்கள் யாவையும் தந்தருள் சத்குரு நீயே பிரபு கணபதே 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 நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்த கெழிலொடுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டமிது தெக்கனமும் அது சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே முன் சீரிடமை திறம்பியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Thank you, Team Tarangam, for that lovely rendition. To feel welcomed is to feel acknowledged, and to extend that welcome, we have with us Dr. Deepesh Chandrasekharan, Principal of Kumurguru College of Liberal Arts and Science, a leader who has continually inspired students with his vision and dedication. With over 20 years of experience in teaching and training, Dr. Deepesh brings the perfect blend of knowledge and experience to the table. May I now invite you, sir, to deliver the welcome address.
Good afternoon to one and all. It's with great pleasure that I invite all of you to today's Liberal Arts Certification and Farewell Program of the batch of 2022-2025. First of all, welcome the president of Kumaraguru Institutions, Sri Shankar Banavarayar, whose vision is what we execute at all times, and the other members of the leadership of Kumaraguru Institutions. I also welcome the faculty members of Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science, the parents of the batch of 2022-25, and the graduating students of the batch of 2022-2025. We are here as for a moment of reflection as well as a moment of celebration. So we are celebrating what has happened, and we are reflecting on the journey and thinking about the way ahead. So in that sense, it's both the certification of the journey as well as looking ahead to what lies ahead. The Liberal Edge program itself, as was mentioned earlier and will be mentioned in more detail after this, is an interdisciplinary program which cuts across disciplines, tries to build what we emphasize as a T-shaped program. So on one hand, you develop the depth in the chosen area of your expertise or your subject, but you also develop horizontally, you try to develop skills, attributes from various programs that we encourage students to participate in. And in the process, we believe that students develop many important skills that are required for today's age and time: a sense of curiosity, ability to think critically, creativity, civil engagements, all those are developed in this program. So in that sense, we want to celebrate what we have done with this model. We want to celebrate the journeys that our students have gone through. This is the first batch which has gone through the entire journey in the 3 years. I would also like to express my gratitude to the vision of the management for bringing this up in the first place, to the people who put this in place, some of the faculty and the founding principal, Dr. Vijila. I'd like to also thank the people who reposed faith in us, you, the parents, and to our wonderful, wonderful students, right? So thanks to all of them. To the students itself, this is your day. I know it's in many ways a moment of sadness because this is the end of the college journey in some sense, but we like to celebrate this more as a looking ahead. We would not like to think that you are cutting away from us. We would like to think that we will continue this journey and we will continue to interact with you and gain from your perspectives in many, many ways, right? So be grounded, be thoughtful, and continue the liberal edge thought that you have about how to build connections. Because in today's journey, today's world, we don't only need specialists in every field, we also need people who will connect the dots across various disciplines. So in many ways, this is a very, very useful program, and I think you are examples of that. I am sure that you will be ambassadors for this program as we go ahead. And many congratulations to all of you, and best wishes for those of you in all your journeys that you have chosen ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Well, they always say that some journeys can't be captured in a transcript. What started as a group of strangers stepping into campus with wide eyes and hope has today blossomed into a journey shaped by the liberal edge, a collection of moments, friendship, and most importantly, a transformation into curious thinkers, creative explorers, and compassionate leaders. In this spirit, I now invite Dr. Priyadarshini A. to present the journey recap of the outgoing batch of 2022, a walk down memory lane wrapped in the spirit of everything that class gave them. Over to you, ma'am.
Happy afternoon, Vanakkam. So we are here today, it's a culmination of 3 years journey of batch 2022. This is our first batch to do this, and you are special. You are our first batch, you are our first child for this. So congratulations and thank you for that, for this journey. And see, our LA education model, liberal arts education model, it's a unique model, and in our sandwich thing, we encourage students to integrate the interdisciplinary aspect of learning, and we integrated like management, science, art, technology. So the courses were given on these domains, and the vision of our founder chair, Ayya Avargal, and the brainchild of our president is this liberal arts model. They wanted this to happen in a way that which is out of classroom and hands-on learning experiences. It could be anything. It could be through your internship, community engagement, traveling, and much more. Because we believe only with this you get the life skill like creativity, communication, collaboration, innovation, and more, because these skills, life skills, may not happen inside the four walls. So as I told you, you are our first batch, and you are very special. So with this plan and idea, this was the model which we followed for you, where interdisciplinary courses and creative courses were the courses which we offered on campus, and you did it for 3 semesters. Right? The other things, we gave it to you, we left the option to you to pick up, and we were around, the faculty team were around to mentor you, guide you to accumulate credits on these aspects. So it all started in October 7, 2022. Your first Liberal Edge model preview was given to you online, and your first semester, you had a Liberal Edge week between October 10th to 14th, and the second time which we gave you our interdisciplinary courses and the creative art courses, we ran through all the semester, every Tuesdays and every Thursdays. As I told you, you are our first child, and we learned to walk with you together. So we tried this model during your second semester. With the feedback and your learning experiences, we revert back to the 1 week Liberal Edge experience for you, which happened on August week of 2023. So these were the days which you had your Liberal Edge or interdisciplinary experiences and creative arts experiences at campus. We had experts from different domains here with you, teaching, hand-holding you these stuff. The 3-year journey, which happened beyond the classroom, right? So the first year was all about the foundation, right? We gave you courses, we let you explore, and the second year was about the deepening the knowledge. You had experiences in your interdisciplinary thing, and you started exploring stuff. We got feedback and the voices from students which resonated with thought process, and you involved yourself in the internship, community engagement, and the third year gave you that interdisciplinary perspective. How you can use all these life skills which you learned through the 2 years in your domain expertise. You could have been from commerce, management, political science, psychology, any department. So the life skills which you learned from the activities from Liberal Edge, how you integrated with your own domain happened. This is the 3-year journey which you took. So with all these things happening through the 3 years, the status for you is we had 489 students in your batch, right? And distinction is 284, which means that you got, in your credit bank, you got credits more than 29, which comes as distinction. Students who have got credits between 17 and 28 is eligible to get this liberal arts certification. And few students missed out. They were not eligible just because they concentrated on one domain. It could be either on sports or academics, just one domain. What we were looking for in liberal arts is the multidisciplinary or the interdisciplinary aspect, which was missing. So this is the data. And in the leaderboard, the top scorers are these. Like we have Pranavi, we have Nandika and Vishnu Gayatri from political science, Saujanya, Deepshika, and Darshan from the School of Management. They had an opportunity to dive upon multi-action, different actions, different activities from the models. That is the reason why they're here. And as I told you, like we asked for the student thought process or the feedback during these 3 years, in which Parvata Yugashri from 3rd year economics has told like what she loved was the freedom to choose the subject which she loved or resonated, and which helped her step out of her comfort zone, which is something we always push for, look for from the faculty end. And discovering the new passion and growing which is the end result what we look for. Because 3 years inside campus can never be a full stop, right? It's just a trigger point for you that happened for Yugashri. And Shivani of her third year have told the first year course which she picked up during her liberal edge, the social lab, that gave her that interest to understand or get into the community engagement board. In fact, she got the Achievers Award for this social activity. So congratulations to you on that, Shivani. And from Sanjay of commerce, usually commerce students, we put them into very serious or domain strong students. But again, like his thought was, he opened his mind, connect the dot, it helped him to do it and encouraged him to do a lot of presentations and stuff. And from Mahi Pooja, curiosity was the way for her, and it gave her transformative experiences. So exploring life through people's stories, it's kind of powerful, right? So we are glad that Liberal Edge gave these kind of opportunities to the students. Madan from data science, a guy with number, who works with number, this Liberal Edge experience took him out of that zone, right? Confident in experiencing his ideas and opinions and insights into societal, not only numbers, but even the important aspects of human life also, he got that option. And from Netra, like a chance to equip herself with the skills that elevate her journey. She's talking about her life journey. Very happy to have these comments from the students. Faculty also have shared their thoughts, makes learning more versatile, right, and helps students to keep the energy on, and shapes the more well-rounded students is one of the comments from your faculty. And from Tamil department, she was told like பன்முக கோணங்களில் பன்முக துறைகளில் மாணவர்களை சிந்திக்கவும் செயல்படவும் வைத்த ஒரு activity-ன்னு சொல்லிட்டு. Very happy to get all these feedback from the faculty also. So gratitude to the team. For me personally, this is where it started on 23 January. And I started with 0 point. As I told you, I grew with you, and we had a big team who were with us, guided us, helped us tweak, redo, rethink. So gratitude to the team who walked with us in this journey. So as our students are stepping into this ceremony, and we really hope like you keep this liberal arts spirits on, because this doesn't end with certification. Liberal arts education is all about keeping your curiosity on, learning instinct on, keep life going continuously. So best wishes and congratulations again, dear students. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for not just the brief, but also to elucidate the impact that it has on our students. So now we turn the spotlight to those whose hard work, dedication, and passion have truly set them apart. These individuals aren't just high scorers, they stand as testaments to what happens when talent meets perseverance, when curiosity meets discipline, and when a journey of exploration leads to exceptional achievement. Let's now take a look at an AV encompassing their journey from the students themselves.
Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science, education is not confined to the classroom. It's a journey that goes beyond disciplines, where students grow as thinkers, creators, and change-makers. The Liberal Edge is a signature initiative that embodies the spirit of liberal arts, interdisciplinary, imaginative, and impactful. Through a wide canvas of creative, critical, and collaborative courses, students engage with the world in meaningful ways. From public speaking to theatre, from political marketing to community-based learning, each course is a step towards becoming a versatile, future-ready individual. Hear from our class sites who have truly lived the liberal arts ethos. Let's learn how this journey shaped their skills, perspectives, and aspirations.
Hi all, this is Pranavi from third year political science. So today I'm sharing my liberal arts experience with all of you. I've chosen courses from a variety of disciplines starting from law to literature, which I never thought I would have so much connectivity with. And these courses have left some lasting impact both in my professional and personal choices, including my goals. If not for what was called basic law and rights, I would have not known what human rights was in a very early stage. And I had very impactful sessions in those 7 days of my liberal arts classes. So next semester, I just skipped to psychology, knowing more about oneself, one's own emotions, and how mind thinks about certain things. So that is where I learned much about how to introspect oneself. Then suddenly it was a skip into much sustainability, and all was new. I've never been on field into the agriculture or what is called as sustainability. So this marked the very starting point of my passion in sustainability. So if I could say one message to those who think whether this is a right path to explore a very wide perspective is that this is the first step you give yourself to push your boundaries ahead. If you go this first step, you will get your steps and you will know what next. So you just keep exploring. Once you go, the doors keep opening and you will keep learning. And this learning process at one time will culminate in a whole lot where you will realize and where you will be able to connect dots into a wholesome learning or experience where you will be able to give back. And if there is something, a lesson I'll carry forward from these courses that I have learned from them, I am impacted by them, and I have learned to impact from these courses.
During my Liberal Edge program, I took various courses which included Sensing the Sensex. So to talk about these courses, how it related, with my field is that psychology helped me in understanding people's behavior. Sensing the Sensex helped me in understanding the financial aspects in the market. And contemporary journalism allowed me to ask questions to the world. So when you talk about the courses, it will lead you to a different person. So to talk about me, it was all just about curiosity. I went and attended these courses just because I was curious. These courses will shape you into a person you don't know. Today I write, I curate content, and I lead teams. So these will help you in a journey in a way that you never thought that existed in you. So if I have to recommend others to take up the courses, I will definitely say yes, because when you take up the courses, you will learn different aspects from different perspectives, and when you go to a different background from yours, it will help you get a wider knowledge of the system in this world.
Yeah, to be frank, I am not a person who believed in liberal arts before coming to this college. But after coming to this college, and even after compulsion, only I got into this yoga and naturopathy course, and followed by some courses like ecological stewardship. But still, after that, we had some couple of sections of yoga in the lawn. Even after it also, I was like, what is this here? Just liberal arts stuff. I'm done with that. I just want to study my subject. It's like political science. I just want to be specialized in international relations, and that is what my goal is. But after I realized from my experience of presenting some of the papers out there, in some conferences, I tend to realize that even in order to be specialized in your subject, you should have some general framework of what is going on around the world. It's like I can able to now link yoga with international relations, Indian political thought and philosophy. This is how my journey with liberal arts is. Now, with the help of this, I can able to do my research, and I have been framing my abstract proposals based on the intersection of international relations with international law, AI, and philosophy and stuff. Yeah, this is just because of Kumaraguru. And thank you for making me to have such a wonderful journey in liberal arts.
Liberal arts was the main reason I wanted to join Kumaraguru institutions. And Kumaraguru gave me a lot of courses to explore. I took up 3 interdisciplinary courses in my college journey. To start with, I started with the course Enneagram. It was more of knowing about the psychological behavior of human and the personalities that human have. So I got to really know more about myself and on what areas I can develop myself to be a better human. And I also got to know about my personality type. So I was able to understand how other personalities behavior and on what ways I can improve myself to get connected with them. It was really a nice course, and I would recommend people doing this course as well. The next course I wanted to take up was the art of public speaking. I wanted to break my comfort zone, which was the main point that I wanted to start in my college journey. So when I took up the art of public speaking courses, there were a lot of things that I had to take up to break my fear and comfort zone. And the course really molded me to speak in front of a larger crowd. And today I'm standing before you recording this video. It's really a nice experience for me to step out of this. So the next course that I took up was Finance for Non-Finance Professionals. This course was more about managing our personal finance and also investing in multiple domains to have a better income source. So I got to learn about the post office schemes, banking opportunities. I also learned about the stock market and mutual funds that work and on ways I can invest in them. I've taken few steps to do the same and I've been earning few profits out of them also. This journey of liberal arts in my 3 years has really molded me so much, and I always wish my juniors to take up this course in a very interesting way, so your college journey will be really memorable and impactful.
In the past 3 years, I have taken a lot of interdisciplinary courses, which are basic laws and rights in India, finance for non-finance professionals, and contemporary journalism. All these courses are completely different from my main domain, which is business management. And these courses have helped me see the world very differently. Like I got to learn about the legal system in India, how the journalism works, how critically evaluation is done. And also, I also got to learn about the finance for non-finance professional, which helped me see the financial world in a different way. So all these courses help you improve yourself. You can experience personal growth. Thanks to Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science for providing us with this all these interdisciplinary courses.
I was able to connect that psychology with the political science as well, like with political thinkers and how the voting and political behaviors are in our world in the current situation. It was really insightful. And with the basic laws and rights in India, the course was handled by an NGO founder who was working in the field with facing the ground realities. We were able to get a lot of insights and know what is the actual exposure, and we were able to apply that as well, like filing RTI and so on. So liberal edge is not something you choose a course randomly and you have to stick with it. You can choose a course which is to your root interest and connect it directly with your course subject as well. So apart from the main courses, I've also done courses in Tamil literature and also yogasana and posture correction along with photography. This has also been my side interest. Like I also read a lot of books and was running a Tamil literature club and mobile library. So with this Tamil literature insights from Kumaraguru, I was able to extend my circles of literature connection, and it had provided me with lot of insights in the workshop provided, or poetry writing or literature writing, so on. I've also got connections with lot of authors and writers through the program, and I was able to publish my anthologies as well. So this has been a great learning, and with this Liberal Edge program, I was able to stick with my goal of lifelong learning. I always believed in that, and this is really the right place for me. I got everything in the same place, and this is a great experience here.
Thank you, team, for the wonderful AV. And it's always amazing to hear our first-hand feedback from the students themselves. It's always amazing. And thank you for that. And now our top scorers from the Liberal Arts program will share their unique stories, the challenges they overcame, and the lessons they've learned along the way. I now invite Darshan from BBA to do his presentation.
கற்றது கைமண் நல்லவு கல்லாதது உலகளவு. With that being said, I am Darshan Gopinath, a final year BBA student, and today I stand before you filled with gratitude and a heart full of memories from my enriching liberal arts journey at KCLAS. When I first heard about Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science, two things instantly drew me in: the impressive infrastructure and, more importantly, the liberal arts education it offers. The term liberal arts itself was fascinating. Coming from a homeschooling background for a few years, I was always eager to explore beyond the conventional. I wasn't just looking for a degree. I was seeking an experience that would allow me to experience, learn, travel, and grow in multiple dimensions. Kumaraguru gave me just that. One of my most memorable courses was the Enneagram, where I got the opportunity to deeply understand myself and the human psychological behavior. Then came a finance course, where I learned the basics of stock market, mutual funds, and personal money management. And thanks to the Books and Beyond course, I even picked up my first book, a small step, but a significant milestone in my journey of self-discovery. I completed 2 internships, one at Titan Company Limited in Bangalore, exploring the supply chain of watch industry and observing the production processes. I also interned at Farm Harvest, a ready-to-eat corn manufacturing company. Each of these experiences added layers of understanding and practical exposure to my learning. And then, the most memorable of them all, the summer school at the University of Leeds, UK. From planning my visa and flights to experiencing a different culture and learning environment, it was a dream I lived and a memory I'll cherish forever. And I also had the opportunity to shine in competitions, winning at the IIT Madras E-Summit for 3 consecutive years and at KCLAS Management Fest as both runner-up and winner-up in different years. Leadership too played a huge role in my journey. I served as the secretary of the entrepreneurship vertical, became the campus ambassador for IIT Bombay's E-Summit, participated in MUNs, and even chaired and directed committees at Kumaraguru Institution MUN. All this was possible only because of Kumaraguru's vision for holistic education and the mentors who stood by me. A heartfelt thank you to Preeta ma'am, who always encouraged me to explore. Every time I asked for an OD, her answer was always, Darshan, go for it. The trust meant the world to me, ma'am. And to my family, thank you for letting me fly and trusting me at every step. To my friends and peers, this journey wouldn't have been the same without your encouragement, fun, and support. As I step out of this chapter and into the next, I carry with me not just a degree, but a collection of experiences, learnings, and values that will shape my future. Thank you, Kumaraguru, for making me who I am today. Thank you.
Thank you, Darshan. And like you said, the memories are the treasures that you take with you forever. And up next, we have Nandika from the Department of Political Science to do her presentation.
வணக்கம். குஞ்சி அழகும் கொடுந்தானை கோட்பழகும் மஞ்சள் அழகும் அழகல்ல, நெஞ்சத்து நல்லம் யாம் என்னும் நடுவு நிலைமையால் கல்வி அழகே அழகு என்ற நாலடியாரின் வரிகளுக்கேற்ப குமரகுரு பன்முக கலை அறிவிக் கல்லூரியில் we have learned a lot, like from liberal education. So with the liberal education, I have not just learnt about the political science, it is about all other experiences which has already my interest. So Kumaraguru provided me with that opportunity to learn everything at the same place, from law, journalism, extracurricular, like clubs and forums has also helped me a lot. I joined Kumaraguru first for my civil service aspiration. So Shankar IAS Academy has really helped me. The purpose of joining Kumaraguru has been achieved. And I used to run a mobile library. So it all started when I worked at a bookstall after my 12th grade. And through Kumaraguru, I was able to build a reading community where I got connections with a lot of readers. And also, I have to thank Tamil department faculties for supporting me and all other readers who was with me in this journey. Through Kalam, initiative of Kumaraguru, I used to spend my weekends with children at Avarambalim. I used to teach them, and I was able to learn about their lives and how it, and also with that, we were able to understand the functioning of government schools. It's not just about Kalam, it's also about other community services like working with NGOs like Sirutuli and Zoo Outreach and Kaushika Neerkarangal. I had got lot of connections with the people there, and through that I've also done with a lot of researches. My researches included starting from working with Brooklyn laborers to working with the Puruvapatti refugees and meeting a lot of government officials. So it was not just about conferences and research papers. I have also participated in a lot of festivals like Bangalore Literature Festivals, and I didn't work to get credit points. So it was a journey filled with a balance, like enjoying my college lives to doing what I like. This earned me the credits. And I thank everyone who were supportive in my journey, from the students who were my friends and the people who supported me. Thank you.
Thank you, Nandika. That was indeed inspirational and fun at the same time. And with that being said, we are truly honored to invite Shri Shankar Vanavarayar, President of Kumaraguru Institutions, leading our institution with a blend of tradition, innovation, education, and empathy, a passionate advocate for youth empowerment and nation building. He has shaped Kumaraguru into a space where learning transforms into leadership. To students, he is not just a guide but an inspiration. With great admiration, I now invite our President, Shri Shankar Vanavarayar, to deliver the presidential address. Please, sir.
Good evening. Let's try that once more. Good evening. Can we have the lights on, because they and I might sleep. Yeah. Well, I hope the content will make up. Wonderful to see all of you sitting like I don't know what. This looks like it's pre-graduation for sure. So very, very nice to be with all of you. But I also want to acknowledge the presence of parents. It's very special to have your greatest supporters sitting on the sides, supporting you, pushing you, watching you on what you're doing. Anybody older, when we look at this presentation, or before I get into my presentation, but the presentations that we saw, anybody older would have been thinking, எங்களுக்கு இந்த மாதிரி பலதரப்பா படிக்கிறக்கோ லிபரலாக யோசிக்கிறக்கோ அந்த சூழ்நிலை இருக்கிறக்கு வாய்ப்பே இல்லைன்னு தான் I was thinking. But it's wonderful that to listen to some of you speak, Darshan and Nandika and others, it's wonderful to listen, but also whoever spoke in the video, all that is very important. So I'm going to take about 15-20 minutes to talk to you on why I think we are doing this, you are doing this, and what you shall do in the future. That's going to be my larger content that I want to speak to all of you about. If you see my first slide in terms of the word liberal, there are two things, right? So there are two things that's said in the word liberal. What comes to your mind when you think of liberal is many things. In this, it calls liberal arts, but when you think of the word liberal, what is very powerful, if you go, it stems from the Latin word naturally, and it means freedom. Freedom means many things. Freedom na namma manasla odane freedom nu sollambodhu, maybe we think freedom from what we are made to do, freedom as a free country, but sometimes I want to be free, and free willed is what comes to your mind. What's very powerful is liberal education is linked to freedom of thinking and learning and building yourself. That is the most important aspect, and I wanted to talk to you about what that liberal is and why it is important and what you should do. The next slide, please. I don't know how many of you have heard this person, J. Krishnamurti. Some people refer to him as Jiddu Krishnamurti. Very, very powerful person in the mind. The world was amazed by Jiddu Krishnamurti, a person who many, many thousands and lakhs and crores of people followed, prime ministers, great illustrious personalities, simple individuals. And if you read his quotation, it's extremely powerful. A mind that is full of conclusions is a dead mind. It is not a living mind. A living mind is free, is a free mind, learning and never concluding. If you think about what he's saying, normally we are asked to make choices. Life is all about choices. We are asking you to decide. And most cases, maybe 5-10 years ago, if you were born, people were asking you to decide between wanting to be a doctor or an engineer. Choices were always finite, but choices of the mind were never. It was always infinite. So the idea of liberal thinking, liberal minds, is to not be limited by that finite. And I think beautifully J. Krishnamurti talks about it. It is a dead mind if you say, this is what I am. And for this, I have young children. I can always think, immediately when you show a child something to eat, the first thing the child says, I don't like it. I will not like it. My daughter now says, did you like it originally? And then maybe I will like it. She puts me through the test. So the mind, as we grow, actually should broaden, but sometimes our mind does not broaden, right? So Jiddu Krishnamurti is reminding us to be alive is to have a free mind, never conclude, keep learning. That, I think, is the most important thing that he is reminding us. The next slide, please. What, hopefully this had impact on you, and all the presentations, all 5 of them and 2 of them who spoke, actually spoke about this. What happens through personal, social, and intellectual means. As a person, how you change, being liberally educated. When I say liberally educated, that you know more than just this. The second thing which is very important, you are socially more relevant, socially more conscious, socially more connected. And third, most important, you are more intellectual. Each one of them spoke, oh, I never thought about rights. I never thought about psychology. I never thought about ecology. Each one of them were saying very, very different things, which was very, very powerful. Next slide. Now, in a campus which is 41 years old, when constantly we are made to think that this is an engineering college, and many of you, when you came, everybody, when you said Kumaraguru, they would have said KCT, or sometimes even in multiple places where class was said, KCT would have been said. So, anda solnalila, it is very important for us to think what one of the greatest scientific minds has said. Very important for us to see. The value of an education in a liberal arts college is not learning of many facts, but the training of the mind to think something that cannot be learned from textbooks. And this is Albert Einstein. We did not make it up. He naturally understood what is very important. And if you learn Einstein's life, you will understand a man of science was a man of arts. A man of arts was a man of words. And multiple other things he understood the very importance. And if you think through deeply what he's saying, he's not only limiting it to facts, but it is training of the mind to think something that cannot be learned from textbooks. In any way, in your times, this was Einstein times, in your times, textbook is not fully relevant, right? So it is the world that you learn from. The next slide. Can I have the slide? The changing landscape. The changing landscape is to an extent that earlier we used to look at news sometimes a day. We wanted to say breaking news. Now, through Twitter or X or multiple other things, it's very important for us to understand the world is changing that the way that you could never imagine. How many of you know the word VUCA? V-U-C-A. Any student can answer this. V-U-C-A. What is V? Anybody? VUCA. If I was your age, I would have naturally searched for it already. But since I'm older, I'm assuming I'm thinking more. VUCA. Volatility. Next, Anna. Uncertainty. Complexity. Ambiguity. And what's your name? Shiva. Unga வாழ்க்கை, unga சூழ்நிலை is exactly that. Your times are volatile, is uncertain, is ambiguous, is complex. Correct? Anything that you do is that. But guess what? That is an old term. This is a term I heard in Europe first time almost 8 years ago or 9 years ago. The next term now everybody is using is BANI, called Bani, which is what? Brittle, anxious, non-linear, and incomprehensible. Now, I know if you ask some of your parents and some of your teachers, they will say, Bani generation, correct? They're very brittle, they're always anxious, they are non-linear in how they function and think and their aspirations, and sometimes they're incomprehensible. In the VUCA and Bani reality life we have to survive, it's extremely important, like your friend spoke, very important to build the stack. It is extremely important for you to understand how the liberal education can give you. So that profound change that we live in technology and so many other things, it's very important for you to know all these things. Next slide. Now, naturally, how can you do a presentation without somebody who makes sense to all of us? At least Einstein, I can say that generation. Somebody else you would have said some other generation. But this person is relevant for all generations. Correct? You and I, as long as we are aspiring to be a iPhone user or already have an iPhone user, then we have to listen to the guy. The reason that Apple can create products like iPad is because we always try to be at the intersection of technology and liberal arts to be able to get the best of both. I didn't say it. We didn't discover it. Steve Jobs said it when he was alive, and he credits products of Apple directly to that, right? But the intersection is important. You can't say, I am only this, and I don't know technology. The intersection is what is very important. I'm going to give you a quick 5 points on why I strongly feel this is very important for you to go. The statistics are all in front of you. Skill development, employability happens. The New York Times says 58% of liberal arts graduates work in fields unrelated to their major, showcasing versatility of the education. Now, that's not only for your generation. I did BCom. What did you study, Dr. Agpati? BSc Chemistry and Maths. Dr. Vijla? Chemistry, BSc Chemistry. Literature? Literature? I'm not asking the others because they're all faculty in those departments, so I'm not asking them. Look at 5 of us. What we do is not necessarily chemistry, literature, and BCom, commerce, right? Now, very interesting, if I ask the same questions again, did you equip yourself, did you learn other things? They will say yes. Did I do an MBA? Did I do an education management course? Did I do this? எனக்கு பிடிச்சதுக்கு அடுத்தது நான் படிச்சிட்டே இருந்தேனான்னு கேட்டிருந்தா நிச்சயமா each one of them would have said different answers. But this is what the New York Times is saying. 80% of employees believe that graduates with a broad range of skills and knowledge as developed in liberal arts programs are essential for global economy. 80% is what is the figure. Number 2, contribution to global innovation. We saw Steve Jobs. This is just reinforcing that. What Steve Jobs said is liberal arts is directly related to how technology will be built. What is delivered to you, what is developed for you, what technology, what Netflix works, how psychology works, is all related, and that's what is being said here. And Deloitte says tech and arts integration. 44% of technology and engineering companies are seeking individuals with a background in liberal arts for roles that require both technical and creative problem solving. When we started BA creative creative writing, Tamil creative writing, it's very important for us to know that people who advised us saying Tamil literature, Tamil Padaippakkamnu ஒரு course வந்து தமிழுக்காக மட்டும் இல்லை, கூகுளுக்கும் வேணும். People in technology will want ன்னு சொன்னாங்க. So that is what is getting proven here. Empowering social and global change. If you see the kind of thinkers, if you go to America and look at the leaders, look at people who are making that transformation, you will see the big percentage leaders in social change and activism like Mahatma Gandhi, Malala, and so many others were educated in liberal arts. When I say educated in liberal arts, they studied multiple things. Mahatma Gandhi went to be a lawyer, right? And that's what each one of them have transformed society, and global change is absolutely possible. Learning and creativity in the workforce. Companies will continue to look for people with multi-skills, differential aspirations, and not necessarily இதை மட்டும்தான் தெரியும், இதை மட்டும்தான் நான் ஸ்பெஷலைஸ் பண்ணுறேன்னு யோசிக்க மாட்டாங்க. And that there is enough proof to say 80% of the people believe that creativity is vital for economic growth. Creativity is vital. Global citizenship. Now, I'm not sure how many of you want to go. When Darshan was presenting going to Leeds, and he said the best experience, which I immediately wanted to know how the experience here was, you know, and that was what my mind was thinking. But anyway, that I'm sure is and everybody wants a global experience. Anga vela pandromo, anga visa vaangramo, green card vaangramo, people want to buy or sell, live or study, get married or honeymoon, or whatever it is, one of those things, they naturally want to go overseas too. Right? Which is very important for you to understand. Integration of liberal arts and global studies in fueling the rise of students pursuing careers in international, it's saying diplomacy, but I'm saying in many, many international things. Apna languages theriyano, technology theriyano, multiple other things you will know, then you're a global citizen. A young Indian today is a global citizen. You're not a local product anymore. Now, what is this liberal edge? It gives you career flexibility. Today, you might be a psychology person, you will become a data science person, and you might become a writer, you might become a filmmaker, and it will keep changing. Like I famously say, somebody I know can be a yoga trainer in the morning, coder during day, content writer in the evening, a YouTube chef at night. This is naalum career, this naalume they will earn, and all four will give them credibility and exposure. So this is very important. Skill development, very, very important. Most importantly, I hope you got transformative experiences. I'm not going to read this. I want you to read this for a second. And maybe if somebody knows what it means, you can explain it to me. And this is Rumi, the great Rumi, who's saying what he says. Can somebody tell me what this means? First option for the student, second option for faculty, third option for parents. Whoever wants to. First option is still for students. Anybody wants to try? In what does he mean? Ungalukku thonudha? Anything you feel you want to answer? And it is only interpretation, right? There's no right answer, right? Rumi also didn't tell me, so I also don't know. I'm seeing it for the first time as much as you're seeing it. Anybody? Anybody wants to try quickly? No? I can see the mic being forced on somebody, but
the way I interpret,
you wore a jacket, so better use it. No, I mean, at least use the mic to see. Everybody will notice.
Sir, to me, I would say this is more about being humbleness. Okay, let's say you might be like the best person in the room, first person, like top person in the room, but you should never be like the one to show it out. You should have it within yourself. As I said, cleverness is an opinion, but bewilderment brings intuition. It'll be much better for your own development. That's what I
absolutely. I like the way your take on it is very nice because you read the other way. But I think thank you, Nilay. Anybody else? Faculty, parent, or anybody? You were trying to attempt it. Shed your inhibitions, he says, okay. Develop curiosity. spiritual openness. நீங்க ரூமிக்கு அடுத்த டேக் எடுத்துட்டீங்க. Now you built the take. Sell your cleverness and buy bewilderment. Right? And it says cleverness is mere opinion, bewilderment brings intuition. அப்படின்னா clevernessனா we can become clever by learning, skilling ourselves and getting the best of knowledge and becoming something. Bewilderment is being open. Correct? You are willing to be amazed. You are becoming more amazing. You become the content and you're not the best in the content itself. You don't become the best in the game, you become the game and you discover a game. Right? Cleverness is becoming, having a tennis court. Bewilderment is thinking how pickleball as an idea can be selling to the world. Correct? ஒரு வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி pickleball னு யாரா சொல்லியிருந்தோம்னா சிரிச்சிருப்போம். What is it? The bat doesn't look like this, the court doesn't look like that. What is this in கேட்டிருப்போம். Today, if you don't know what is pickleball, it almost feels that you are not clever. That is what this quote means, and I think it's very powerful, and it clearly means what liberal thinking is. Now, since we are taking this, we started Einstein, we started Jiddu Krishnamurthy, we went to Einstein, Steve Jobs, Rumi. Now, naturally, we have to go even higher. Aristotle. Now, I don't know how many of you know this character, this phenomenon called Aristotle. And Aristotle calls there are multiple pillars, he says, but 4 things. And it's very important for me to talk on this because this is also an event where we are going to say goodbye, right? It's very important for me to talk about 4 things: flourishing, virtue, wisdom, friendship, and relations. Very, very important. This is the word that eudaimonia. First time I saw it and I almost want to name a building or a class after it. It's very, very powerful. If any of you later have time and if you're interested, please Google what this word means and what Aristotle meant, what in the Greek language it means. It's very, very powerful, which means living purposefully through meaningful work, relationships, and growth. That's what I want to wish you for. Virtue, character's life, values, but virtue is what you decide how I want to live and what I want to do. Very important. Wisdom, keep seeking it, keep learning it, and have a great relationship, have great friendships. I think is very important. Aristotle says if you do these things, you will have a phenomenal life. My last slide, which I'm sure some of you are happy. My last slide says, I don't know whether you remember where you want to be. Unga brochures la engavadhu or edathila paathirupinga. Class, it would have said where you want to be. அடுத்தது நாங்கெல்லாம் சேர்ந்து உங்களுக்கு என்ன இன்னைக்கு சொல்லணும்னு நினைக்கிறோம்னா, I hope from here you go to where you want to be. வாழ்க்கையில் எந்தெந்த இடத்துல எந்தெந்த நிலைக்கு எப்படியெல்லாம் இருக்கணுமோ, என்னென்ன எடுத்துக்காட்டாக நீங்கள் வாழணுமோ அதுக்கெல்லாம் விஷ் பண்ணணுங்கிறக்கு this is an event. I want to wish you to go to wherever you want to go, but the only thing, you have to keep wanting to go. I want to wish you to keep learning, living well, living fantastic, living by virtues, living by happiness and with health. I want to wish you to say that like this beautiful parachute which is going, in the world, the blue sky is the world, you have the identity of an Indian, and we don't know where the parachute is going. We think it's going down. If it is going down, then that person is landing somewhere where they want to land. Or if they are just doing a flight, they're actually enjoying the ride. They're flying away. I want you to wish you to fly away as being this phenomenal people, and what a way to fly away, being a liberal person, hopefully. Best wishes, and thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for touching upon wide varied topics, and I'm sure it was always inspirational, sir. Thank you, sir. If every classroom builds knowledge, it's the spaces beyond the classrooms that build character. Today, we also shine a spotlight on those who balanced academics with artistry, leadership with humility, and service with spirit. Whether it was organizing events, uplifting peers, or showing up with passion and purpose, they have left footprints that others will follow. Today, we give awards in wide varied categories. First up, we award the top 6 liberal arts performers, followed by the versatile achiever of the department, and next up we have the all-rounder of the department, and also we have the most coveted award, which is the star of the batch. And follow that, we'll be having the liberal certification and the best DA volunteers. So this is the flow of the awards. And today we give awards to honor the versatile achievers who have shown their excellence, all-rounders who wore many hats with ease, the best outgoing students whose impact echoes beyond the corridors, and the best volunteers whose selfless energy kept the campus heartbeat strong. Let us now celebrate these exceptional individuals, one department at a time. This is their moment, and they've certainly earned it. I now request our president, our director Raghupati sir, our director of global engagement Vigila ma'am, our principal in charge Dr. DPS sir, and Dr. Priyadarshini ma'am to take the dais. First up, we are going to felicitate the top scorers of Liberal Edge program. I now invite Pranavi, Nantiga, Vishnu Gayatri, Saujanya, Darshan, and Deepshika Bharani to the stage. And now Pranavi is receiving her felicitation as the top scorer of the Liberal Edge program. Next, we have Nantika MS, who will be receiving her felicitation as the top scorer of the Liberal Edge program. Let's give a huge round of applause to our winners as they take the stage. Up next, we have Vishnu Gayatri from the Department of Political Science, who receives her award as the top scorer. Let's congratulate our awardee as she receives her top scorer award. Up next, we have Saujanya from the Department of BBA IB, who receives the award as the top scorer of the Liberal Edge program. Congratulations, Saujanya. Up next, we have Darshan from the Department of BBA, who receives his award as the top scorer of the Liberal Edge program. Congratulations, Darshan, on receiving the top scorer of the Liberal Edge program. Let's give a huge round of applause as our awardees take the stage. And up next, we have Deepshika Badani from the BBA IB, who receives her award as the top scorer of the Liberal Edge program. Congratulations to our awardees. And now we move on to the Versatile Achiever Award. The Versatile Achiever Award of the BBA department goes to Shivani B. Congratulations, Shivani, on receiving the Versatile Achiever Award. And up next, we have Sarvesh R, who also receives the Versatile Achiever Award. And now we have Sarvesh, who's taking the stage on receiving the Versatile Achiever Award. And up next, we have the All-Rounder Student Award for the BBA department. And that goes to Darshan Ji. Congratulations, Darshan, on receiving the All-Rounder Student Award. And audience, let's give a huge round of applause to our awardees as they take the stage. It is their moment and they are here to shine. And finally, the coveted award, the Star of the Department of BBA, goes to Ashwin Raj. Congratulations, Ashwin Raj. Up next, we have the awardees from the Department of BBA IB. And the All-Rounder Student Award of the Department of BBA IB goes to Saujanya R. Congratulations, Saujanya, on receiving the All-Rounder Student Award. And the Star of the Department of BBA IB, and that goes to Deepshika Badani. We congratulate Deepshika Badani on an exceptional achievement. Up next, we also have the Star of the Department, who is Sanju Vikashini. Congratulations, Sanju Vikashini, on receiving the Star of the Department Award. Up next, we have the awardees from the Department of Commerce. And the All-Rounder Student of BCom goes to Srinidhi S. Congratulations. And now we have the Star of the Department of BCom, and that goes to Anjana R.S. Anjana R.S. takes the stage as the Star of the Department. And up next, we have the All-Rounder Student Award of BCom PA, and that goes to Nilay Singh. Congratulations. And as Nilay Singh takes the stage, we also have another Star of Department of BCom PA, and that is Sanjay G. Sanjay is not here with us today as he is writing his CA exam as we speak. And we congratulate Sanjay as well. Oh wow, that's a creative selfie, by the way. Yes. And now we move on to the awardees from the School of Economics. And the Versatile Achiever Award goes to Ojasvita R. Sorry, it's Tejasvita R. Oh, sorry, it's Ojasvita R. Congratulations, Ojasvita. And the Versatile Achiever Award also goes to Ashmat S. And the All-Rounder Student of the School of Economics goes to Dallin Jonna. And finally, the most coveted award, the Star of Department, goes to Kavya Divakaran. Congratulations to our awardees from the Department of Economics. You truly have exemplified exceptional achievement. And now Dallin Jonna takes the stage as the All-Rounder Student Award. Congratulations, Dallin. And now Kavya Devagaran will be taking the stage as the star of the department. And now, moving on, we have the awardees from the School of Political Science. First up, the Versatile Achiever Award goes to Tamil Kanna. And also, the Versatile Achiever Award goes to Sugita from the Department of Political Science. And now we have the awardees from the School of Political Science who are taking the stage. And Tamil Kanna takes the stage as the Versatile Achiever Award. And also receiving the award is Sugita M. And the All-Rounder Student Award goes to Ashwath Alifa. And finally, the coveted Star of the Department Award goes to Vishnu Gayatri. And Star of Department of PG goes to Pratiksha V. Audience, let's take this moment and congratulate our awardees as they take the stage. They truly deserve a rapturous applause for their exceptional achievement. And now Ashwath Alifa is taking the stage as the All-Rounder Student Award. Let's give a rapturous applause rather to all of our awardees as they take the stage. Up next, we have Vishnu Gayatri, who is taking the stage as the star of the department. Congratulations, Vishnu Gayatri, on your exceptional achievement. And star of department of PG Political Science goes to Pratiksha V. Congratulations to our awardees from the Department of Political Science. Up next, we will be having the awardees from the Department of Psychology. So first up, the All-Rounder Student Award of Psychology Department goes to Bhavishya M. And the most coveted Star of the Department of Psychology goes to Harini. Congratulations, Bhavishya. And the star of the Department of Psychology is Harini S. Let's give a huge round of applause as our awardee takes the stage. Congratulations to the awardees from Psychology. Up next, we have the awardees from the School of Data Science. The Versatile Achiever Award goes to Dharayan M. And also the Versatile Achiever Award goes to Harish Raghavendran Balaji. Congratulations, Dharanyan, as you received the Versatile Achiever Award. And also receiving the award is Harish Raghavendran Balaji. And the All-Rounder Student Award of Data Science goes to Vishal M. And also the Star of the Department, the most coveted award, goes to Jayant A. Congratulations Harish Raghavendran on receiving the Versatile Achiever Award. Congratulations, Harish. And up next, we have Vishal M, who takes the stage as the all-rounder. Congratulations to our awardees from Data Science. Up next, we have the awardees from the School of Tamil Creative Writing. The Versatile Achiever Award goes to Divya. And the All-Rounder Student Award of the department goes to Prabitra J. And the most coveted Star of the department goes to Chinnanan B. We congratulate our awardees from the School of Tamil Creative Writing as they receive awards for their exceptional contribution and amazing achievements. Audience, let's take this moment to congratulate our achievers by giving them a rapturous applause as they take the stage. And now Divya is receiving her award as the Versatile Achiever. Congratulations, Prabhitra. And now Chinnanan takes the stage as the star of the department. And now we congratulate all of our achievers from the School of Tamil Creative Writing. Up next, we have the awardees from the School of Viscom. And the Versatile Achiever Award of Viscom goes to Prem Naren. The All-Rounder Student of Viscom goes to Shanvi Jessica John. And finally, the star of the department goes to Netra Weissman. Congratulations, Prem Naren. And now Shanvi takes the stage as the all-rounder student. Let's give a huge round of applause to our awardees as they take the stage. Congratulations, Shanvi. And now the star of the department goes to Netra Weissman, and he's receiving his award. Congratulations to all of our awardees from the School of Viscom. And up next, we have the awardees from School of Social Work. And the all-rounder of the batch goes to Saumya. And the star of the department goes to Vigashini S. And now Vikashini is taking the stage as star of the department. Let's give a huge round of applause to our star of the department of MSW. And congratulations to all of our awardees on receiving their exceptional achievements. And now we have the Best Department Association Volunteer Awards. I now request all of the best department volunteers to take the stage as we'll be clicking a group picture. And here are they as follows. It goes to Siddesh, Vinod, Sanjay Y, Yakesh, Tulasi Kannan R, Vishalni, Prakalya RB, Pradeep Kumar, Bharat Rashwant EC, and Yukash R. We request everyone to take the stage. Let me repeat once again. Siddesh from the School of Management, Vinod from the School of Commerce, Sanjay from School of Commerce, Yakesh from Data Science, Tulasi Kannan from Tamil Creative Writing, Vishalni from Viscom, Prakalya from Social Work, Pradeep Kumar from the Sports Vertical, and Bharat Rashwant EC from the National Organization, and Yukash R from the Academic Development Vertical. They are receiving the award as the Best Volunteer for the Department Association. Let's give a huge round of applause congratulating their exceptional contribution to their departments. Undoubtedly, each department and every vertical thrives because of their exceptional contributions.
Congratulations, awardees, and thank you, dignitaries. In a world that constantly asks us to choose one path, the Liberal Edge program dared us to explore many. This program has shaped them into dynamic individuals with the agility to adapt, the empathy to connect, and the creativity to lead. It was a journey that blended knowledge with nuance and academics with artistry. And now, we arrive at the moment to honor that journey. It is time for the Liberal Edge Certificate Distribution Ceremony, a recognition of each student's pursuit of learning beyond limits. Today, let's applaud the minds that chose the edge over the ordinary. We request the first 30 students from the BBA department to take the left side of the stage. We also request the class advisors and HOD of the particular department to join the students. We are now watching the first 30 students of the Department of BBA take the stage. We request the class advisors to join the students to the dais as well. Let's give a huge round of applause for the first graduates of the Liberal Edge program. We request the next 30 students of the BBA department to join the left side of the stage. Let's again give a huge round of applause for the students of the Department of BBA. Now taking the stage is the remaining 30 students of BBA. I request the students of BBA IB to join the left side of the stage. The first 30 batch to join the left side of the stage. Let us give a big round of applause for the graduates. Thank you, graduates. I now request the BBA IB department students to take the stage. Audience, we are now watching the first 30 students of the Department of BBA IB take the stage as proud graduates. And I also request the remaining students from the Department of BBA IB to join the left side of the stage. Requesting remaining students of the BBA IB department to join the stage. Thank you, graduates. Next up, we have the students of the Department of BBA IB take the stage as proud graduates. Meanwhile, requesting the first half of the Department of Commerce to join the stage. Thank you, graduates. Requesting the BCom second batch to also be ready. We are now watching the first batch of BCom take to the stage. Requesting the HODs and class advisors to join the stage as well. Requesting the second batch of BCom to be ready. Let's give a huge round of applause for the BCom students. Audience, once again, let's give a huge round of applause for our proud graduates. We are now watching BCom students take it up to the stage. Requesting students of BCom PA to be ready. Once again, requesting the students of the Department of BCom PA to be ready. Let's applaud for the graduates. Thank you, graduates. We are now watching the Department of BCom PA take it up to the stage. Requesting the next half to be ready. Audience, let's give it up for the students of Department of BCom PA. Thank you, graduates. We are now watching the students of BCom PA take it up to the stage. Requesting the students of data science to be ready up next. Requesting the students of data science to be ready up next. Audience, let's give it up for the graduates. Thank you, graduates. Requesting the first half of the Department of Data Science to join the stage along with your HODs and class advisors. Let's congratulate the graduates. Requesting all the liberal edge graduates who have received your certificates to be seated. We have more to the agenda. Thank you, graduates. We are now watching the Department of Data Science take it up to the stage. Requesting the Department of Economics to be ready up next.
Meanwhile, we request the awardees, the liberal ed certificate recipients to stay back in the SKT. We have a lot of events lined up today. We request all of the students who receive their certificates to please take their seats in the SKT.
Let's applaud for the students of Data Science on stage. Thank you, graduates. We are now watching the students of Economics Department taking it up to the stage, along with their HODs and class advisors.
We request the students who have received their certificates to not exit the premises and to be seated in their places. We request all the class advisors to be there at the exit gates to guide the students to their respective places. We request the class advisors of each department to be at the exit gates to guide the students to be seated in the place.
Requesting the Department of Political Science, the first half batch to be up ready next. Congratulations to all the liberal arts graduates receiving their certificates today. Once again, we are requesting the Department of Political Science to join the stage. Thank you, graduates. We are now watching the students of the Department of Political Science taking it up to the stage along with their HODs and class advisors. Let's give a huge round of applause for the students and requesting the rest half of the Political Science Department to be ready. Congratulations, graduates. Requesting the students of psychology to be ready up next.
Meanwhile, we request all of the students who receive their certificates to be seated. We have a lot of events lined up for today. We request all of the students to be seated and to not exit the premises. We once again request the class advisors to be there at the exit gates to guide the students towards their places. We have a lot of events lined up for today, and it's all for our outgoing students. So we request all of our students to be seated and to not exit the premises. Thank you.
We are now watching the students of Political Science take it up to the stage and requesting the students of Psychology to be ready up next. Let's give a huge round of applause to the graduates of Liberal Arts program. Requesting the second half of psychology to be ready. First half of psychology to be ready, excuse me. Congratulations, students. We are now watching the first half of the Department of Psychology. Take it up to the stage. Requesting the remaining students of this Department of Psychology to be ready. It's fine, I'll take it. Let's give a huge round of applause for the graduates on stage. Thank you, students. We are now watching the second half of the Department of Psychology onto the stage along with their HODs and class advisors. Let's give a huge round of applause for them. Requesting the Department of Tamil Creative Writing to be ready up next.
We request the students from Tamil Creative Writing and Viscom to be ready.
Thank you, students. We are now watching the Department of Tamil Creative Writing along with their HOD and class advisors. Take it up to the stage. Requesting the students of Visual Communication Department to be ready up next. Requesting the students of Viscom Department to be ready up next.
And now our Viscom students are taking the stage.
Let us now give a big round of applause. Actually, one final big round of applause because this is the last department that's taking it up to the stage. Let's show them our support and congratulations through our applause.
Thank you to our students. And now let's take this moment to congratulate each and every student on receiving their certificates for Liberal Edge. Today, you don't just walk away with a certificate. You walk away with a story of curiosity, courage, and creativity. You have embraced the edge, and I'm sure now you can carry its brilliance into everything you do next. I now request our dignitaries to occupy the seats in the first row. Thank you to our dignitaries. Time, they say, doesn't wait, but memories, they linger. They echo through the corridors we once walked, the laughter we shared, and the lessons we lived. Let's now take a moment to look back, to relive the milestones and the memories of the past 3 years. Presenting an AV, a tapestry of the 3-year journey that made you who you are. Let's take a look. Meanwhile, we request all of the students to be seated. We request all of the students to be seated and to not exit the premises. Let's enjoy the visual treat which encompasses the journey that you have been in our campus for the last 3 years.
3 years ago, you all walked in as strangers. Unsure, excited, and a little nervous. Today, you leave as family bonded by memories, friendships, and moments that shaped you. From the first day of college, the chaos, the curiosity, and the countless introductions, to figuring out classrooms, finding new friends, and slowly making this place your second home. You sat through lectures, laughed over group projects, and maybe even panicked before exams. You discovered talents, learned lessons, and grew stronger with each passing semester. There were trips that turned into memories, fests that turned into traditions, and friendships that turned into lifelines. You celebrated wins, stood by each other during losses, and created stories that only you will understand. There were endless tea breaks, last-minute submissions, and jokes that echoed through the corridors. Some moments felt ordinary then, but looking back, they're the ones you'll cherish forever. Now, as you prepare to step out into a new chapter, you carry with you more than just degrees. You carry memories, growth, and a version of yourselves that this place helped build. To the laughter, the lessons, the friendships, and the journey, thank you for the magic. This isn't goodbye. It's just the beginning of a beautiful new story. Forever in our hearts. Farewell, class of 2025.
Wow, it was rather a delight to not just watch our memories, but also fun things that happened in the past 3 years. Thank you, team, for that wonderful AV. As the spirit of achievement and nostalgia resonates throughout this theatre, it will only be fitting to hear our students reflect upon the same and share their thoughts with us. We now request any students who are willing to share their stories of the past 3 years to report to the MC desk. Meanwhile, we also invite Nilai Singh from the Department of Commerce to report to the stage and share his stories.
Okay. Hello, mom and dad. Hello, everyone. My mom and dad left because this is last minute speech they gave me. Okay. So okay. I would like to give this farewell speech in the Nile way possible because I'm not a very emotional person, as you might know. I'm more of a very goofy person. Okay. So once again, I'm Nile Singh, finally a BCom PA, president of BCom PA, COO of Namacafe for the past 2 years, and a CA finalist, giving my 3 years of recap in class. So going on the formalities, thank you OSA, thank you Nivedana, thank you Shankar sir, thank you Vijila ma'am, thank you Deepesh sir for the things. Now that formalities are over, I would like to go with one basic summary of how I would say my class journey has been. Okay, 3 years munadi, had you said me that Nile in the final year while you're leaving college, you'll be giving speech in front of so many people now. Kandipa, I would have laughed at you and said, "Yenada pesara Nile," I would have said you, okay, but standing here, I can quote some brigade members of mine. We had Sabrish, Mahalakshmi, Harini, Manikavelu, all these people who know me since day one of brigade. They would have seen me. Now the brigade or introduction okay, but now I am here with my heads up, facing you all, and giving my final farewell speech. Okay. What made this change happen is my seniors, my juniors, and obviously my faculty members who changed my perspective of how I look at my classmates and how I look into things as a whole. Now, first year, Siddesh, one of my school friend, told me that Nile, at a college, nothing has changed or what. But now, even he said me the other day, how has this changes happened? All because of my seniors, my faculties, and my fellow classmate. One particular classmate I would quote because you have to pay the respect where it's due. I actually cried when Sanjay ji of my class on this MG award speech said that I was a very impactful person in his life. I never thought Sanjay would be that impactful, but now Sanjay ji has been a really big impactful person in my life when it comes to how I look into things. If you ask me how to spell dedication, I will say SANJAY. Sanjay is how I spell dedication. So thank you, Sanjay, for being a very good role model for what dedication means. Even right now, he's not among us here. He's writing his CA exams. That Sanjay is the only person I've known. Okay. How did I come to this moment? Okay. Class is where you put yourself into places. There are moments in life where I would run from classes to run from places to places. In class attendance, it should logically be around 10 to 15%, but I'm sitting at 85%. I don't know how. Thanks for my HOD. Okay, all this because I get people might say OD la vaanga mudiyadhu, but I definitely 15 la irundhu 85 varaik jump pandrathu. You know how things work because that's how OD procedure works. Okay, so to conclude, 1 second. I'm so sorry, guys. This is my last minute speech, and as I said, this is the most Nile way I want this to get over. To conclude, I'm really glad that I crossed path with many of you guys. I crossed path with you guys, but there are several people who didn't cross my path yet. It's really unfortunate I didn't meet you guys, but now you know me. I'm Lessing. I finished 3 years in class. From a really shy person to a person who keeps his head up right now. That's the transformation class has given me. Thank you, everyone. Good time.
Thank you, Nilay. That was quite a speech. Next up, I request Shanvi Jessica from the Department of Visual Communication to share a story.
So, hello everyone, good evening. This is Shanvi from Final Year Viscom. To start, not too recently, a long time ago, me and Kanna, Tamil Kanna, we were talking about how much of an impact Kumaraguru will leave on us, and we were thinking, it's very difficult because for him and me, personally, it's a routine now. Get up in the morning, come to college, stay. If any work is to be there, do it and go. But after graduating, passing out, simply sitting in our homes, that just wouldn't do for us. And now that we stand on this last day, finally we are getting graduated, we can really understand that, I think. To my classmates, thank you for these wonderful 3 years that you've given me. Really kudos to every one of you. Each of you are special in your own way, and I hope the best for you all. And also to my faculties, my HOD, Leo sir. I would like to thank each one of you for giving me the freedom to pursue whatever I wanted to do. Because Kumaraguru for me is all about student life. And whether it be class music club or band Agrata, you have given me the freedom to go and pursue it and participate in things that I would not even have imagined I would do. 3 years ago, Shanvi would not come and speak here at all. But I'm standing here today, and this is the journey that Kumaraguru has taken me on, and I'm standing here. Special thank you to my bandmates. Band Agrata, I owe so much to you. You are one of the reasons that I am here in my life like this. Sanjeev, Netra, and Tamil, thank you so much for helping me. And this journey would not have been possible without 3 of you. To the Ignite and Yugam teams, to everybody who worked with me, I know we had a lot of misunderstandings and most of the things that we did not, agree upon. But thank you for bearing with us and working together. And I hope our juniors will do much better than us, hopefully. So thank you all. Thank you, Kumaraguru, for giving all the experiences and memories that I'm sure we all can never forget. Thank you.
Thank you, Shanvi. And before we move to the next speaker, looks like Nilay has something important to convey to us. So over to you, Nilay.
Sorry guys, Nilay again. Okay. One important point which I forgot to type but manasla vechirundhen inga vandu solla maranditen was I have met around 1000 to 1200 people in college because I'm a college student. I met almost everyone both in KCT class and KCT business school. But one thing which I have to say is the 60 member in my class are the most goated people. Okay, the 60 member of 3rd BCom PA 22 batch are the most goated people, and we got the most goated class advisor Razia ma'am with us because how sir said, how our generation is undescribable, or you can't say how much of a goated person is. That's Razia ma'am for us. Such a wonderful person, such a wonderful classmate as well. So once again, Kandipa, Nilay signing off.
Well, thank you, Nilay. And now we have Bhavishya from the Department of Psychology who will be sharing her insights with us.
So hi everybody, I'm Bhavishya, psychology final year. So they asked me to come talk about your experience. I have no idea what I'm going to speak, but I just wanted to tell you all how I feel. So thank you, Kumaraguru, for everything. Back in school, I was always forced to believe education is all about maths and science and intelligence. Only if you're good at math and science. But in college, I realized education is not just about what you acquire, but it's about something you cultivate and you can take it forward in life. So with all the exposure and experience college has given me, I was able to cultivate my knowledge and maybe share it with everybody as well. So college, a lot of things happened. We had regular classes, we had ups and downs. I went for a lot of internships. I went to Keel Park for internship where the harsh reality of psychology was right there. You see people, oh my God, what's wrong with them? But I was glad I was there because I was able to realize how privileged we are and what we could do to help them beyond as well. So that was there. And then confident me went further, special ed school. It was even worse. You see kids who have no idea what's going on. They're in a very vulnerable state, and being there for them, helping them. So it was amazing, and I would definitely have to mention about our HOD here, Mr. Jnana Prakash sir. He has been an immense support. He portrays himself to be a very strict, very strict person, but Tango sir, whatever you talk, whatever you do, he's always there helping you to proceed. Actually, because I was doing the seminar or something, I asked him if I could do this for the juniors and all. He gave me an opportunity to explore and the fields of psychology with my juniors as well. Even if we meet outside college somewhere, we recently, when we were out with friends, we met him in this banana stall where he came, he sat with us for a while. And so all our teachers have been very, very friendly to us from the beginning. Swati ma'am, she just left college. Without her, no idea, no way I will be here. Mithun sir, Kalyani ma'am, thank you for everything. 8th grade Bhavishya would be proud of who I am right now. I don't know if I have achieved great things in college, but I would say one thing for sure, I have become more confident than what I was in school. I was not a very confident kid. I had so many insecurities, and psychology, before it could help me, it really made me feel even more insecure and inferior about myself. But it did its part well. Now, thank you for who I am. Thank you, Kumaraguru. Thank you all.
Thank you, Bhavishya. I now request Divya from the Department of Tamil Creative Writing to share her insights with us.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். என்னுடைய பெயர் திவ்யா, ஃபைனல் இயர் தமிழ் கிரியேட்டிவ் ரைட்டிங். தமிழ் படைப்பாக்கத்துறை புதுசாக இருக்கா? எனக்கும் புதுசாக தான் இருந்துச்சு. 12th முடித்த உடனே எனக்கு ஒரு அஜெண்டா வந்துச்சு. என்னுடைய செகண்ட் ஆப்ஷனாக வந்து நான் தமிழை வச்சுருந்தேன். நான் ஃபஸ்ட்டு அக்ரிக்கு போகணுன்னு ஆசைப்பட்டேன். செகண்ட் ஆப்ஷனாக நான் தமிழ் வச்சுருக்கப்போ எனக்கு ஒரு அஜெண்டா வந்துச்சு. கண்டிப்பாக இது உனக்கு வந்து ஹெல்ப் பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு என்னுடைய ஸ்கூல் டீச்சர் ஜெயஸ்ரீ மேம் வந்து சொன்னாங்க. நான் அப்போ வந்து என்ன நினச்சேன்னா, இது என்ன தமிழ் க்ரியேட்டிவ் ரைட்டிங் புதுசாக இருக்குது, என்ன பண்ண போகிறாங்க, எல்லா இலக்கணம் அப்படி தானே இருக்க போகுது அப்படின்னு நானும் நினச்சி உள்ளே வந்தேன். அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் பார்த்தா, நான் லிட்ரலி ஐ வுட் லைக் டு சே, நான் உள்ளே வரும்போது நான் வந்து பேசும்போது எல்லாருக்கிட்டையும் பேசும்போது ஒரு மாதிரி பயந்தேன். என்னடா நம்மளை விட எல்லோரும் கொஞ்சம் நாலேஜபிளான பர்சனாக இருப்பாங்களோ, நம்ம என்ன ஒரு குட்டி கிராமத்துலேருந்து நான் வந்துட்டு இங்கே நம்ம போய் பேசினா பேசுவாங்களோ அப்படின்னு நான் பயந்தேன். ஆனால் இந்த காலேஜ் வந்து அதுக்கு இடமே கொடுக்கல. நீ எங்கே வேணாலும் போகலாம், நீ எங்கே வேணாலும் பேசலாம், நீ யார்கிட்ட இருந்து வேணாலும் உன்னுடைய நாலேஜை வந்து நீ கெயின் பண்ணிக்கலாம், வளர்த்துக்கலாம் அப்படின்ற ஒரு எண்ணத்தை எனக்கு ஃபஸ்ட் இயரில் கொடுத்துச்சு. நான் அப்போலேருந்து நான் வந்து என்னுடைய ஃபேக்கல்ட்டிஸ் வந்து எப்படி சொல்லணும்னா, ஒரு ஃப்ரெண்ட்லி மாதிரி எங்களை வந்து ஒரு குழந்தையாக தான் இப்போ வரைக்கும் பார்த்துட்ருப்பாங்க. அவங்களுக்கு வந்து ஃபஸ்ட்டு குழந்தை நாங்கள் இப்போ வரைக்கும் சொல்லிகிட்ருப்பாங்க. நாங்களும் அப்படி நினச்சி தான் இந்த டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டில் இப்போ வரைக்கும் இருந்துகிட்ருக்கோம். இந்த டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டில் நான் புதுசாக என்ன அனுபவம் கற்றுக்கிட்டேன்னா, தமிழ் மட்டும் தமிழுக்குள்ளே தமிழ் மட்டும்தான் கற்றுக்கிட்டோன்னு அவசியம் இல்லை. ஒரு தமிழ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் சைக்காலஜியில் போய் பேசலாம், ஒரு தமிழில் இருந்து அரசியல் எப்படி இருக்குன்னு கற்றுக்கலாம், சைக்காலஜி எப்படி இருக்குன்னு கற்றுக்கலாம், விஸ்காம் எப்படி இருக்குன்னு கற்றுக்கலாம், பொருளாதாரம் எப்படி இருக்குன்னு கற்றுக்கலான்றத தமிழ் எல்லா பன்முகத்தன்மையிலையும் தமிழ் வந்து இருந்துகிட்ருக்கு. அதனால தான் என்னவோ பன்முக கலை அறிவியல்னு சொல்லிட்டு வச்சுருக்காங்கன்னு எனக்கு தோணுது. அதுக்கப்புறம் என்னுடைய ஜேர்னி வந்து இங்கே நான் வந்து இப்போது நான் தெளிவாக, திவ்யா நீ தெளிவாக இருக்க அப்படின்னு நான் எனக்குள்ளே நான் நம்புகிறேன். ஏன்னா நான் இந்த காலேஜ்குள்ளே வர சொல்ல என்னால் ஒரு டிசிஷன் கூட எடுக்க முடியாது. என்னடா தமிழ் படிக்கிறோம், தமிழ் படித்தா என்ன பண்ண போகிறோம் அப்படின்றது இருந்துச்சு. ஆனால் நான் இப்போது தமிழ் படித்ததுனால தான் 4 ரைட்டர்ஸ்க்கு வந்து எனக்கு தெரியுது, ஆனால் அவங்கள பார்க்குறேன் அப்படின்றது வந்து எனக்கு ரொம்ப பெருமையாக இருக்குது. அதுக்கு வந்து ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி கொடுத்த குமரகுரு கல்லூரிக்கு நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். அதுக்கப்புறம் என்னுடைய ஃபேக்கல்ட்டிஸ் நான் சொல்லியே ஆகணும். எல்லா ஃபேக்கல்ட்டிஸும் நான் ஸ்கூல் படிச்சுட்டு வர சொல்ல காலேஜெலாம் போன ஃபேக்கல்ட்டிஸ்லாம் பேசவே மாட்டாங்க, ஒரு மாதிரி பயமாக இருக்கும், பேச மாட்டாங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஆனால் ஒவ்வொன்றும் குழந்தைக்கு சொல்கிற மாதிரி சொல்லி கொடுத்தாங்க. நான் எங்கள் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் ஃபேக்கல்ட்டிஸ் மட்டும் இல்லை, அதர் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் ஃபேக்கல்ட்டிஸ் சார், சோனு சார், அதுக்கப்புறம் நாராயணன் சார்லாம் எனக்கு ஒரு ஹெல்ப் வேணும் சார் அப்படின்னு கேட்டால் அவர் வந்து கண்டிப்பாக பண்ணுவார். எனக்கு மட்டும் இல்லை, எல்லாருக்கும் அவர் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்காரு. அப்படி இருந்து நான் எல்லா டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்லேயும் எல்லா ஃபேக்கல்ட்டிஸும் வந்து நான் என்னுடைய நாலேஜை நான் வந்து அவங்கக்கிட்ட இருந்து நான் கற்றுக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன். இதுக்கப்புறமும் நான் கற்றுப்பேன். இந்த காலேஜ் வந்து எனக்கு வந்து நிறைய அனுபவங்களையும் நினைவுகளையும் கொடுத்துருக்கு. அதை நான் எப்படி கடந்து மீண்டு நான் வந்து இந்த காலேஜை விட்டு போக போகிறேன்னு தெரியல. எனக்கு நம்பிக்கை இருக்குது, இந்த காலேஜில் படித்ததுக்கு நான் ஒரு பெஸ்ட்டு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டாக நான் வந்து வெளியே இருப்பேன். அதுக்கு ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி கொடுத்த குமரகுரு காலேஜ், என்னை நீங்கள் அட்மிஷன் போட்டு என்னை சேர்த்து உனக்கு அட்மிஷன் சொல்லிட்டு கொடுத்து நான் ஒன்று சொல்லணும்னா, இங்கே இருக்க எல்லாருமே வந்து நீங்கள் வந்து ஒரு சிட்டியிலேருந்து வந்திருப்பீங்க, ஆனால் நான் வரும்போது என்னுடையது கிராமம். பொண்ணுங்கள்லாம் போய் வெளியே படிக்கக்கூடாது அப்படின்னு எங்கள் அப்பாவை பிரெயின் வாஷ் பண்ணாங்க. எங்கள் அப்பா என்ன பண்ணார், என் பொண்ணு அவள் போய் படிக்கட்டும், நீங்கள் யார் சொல்கிறது, நீங்கள் போய் படிமா, நீ எங்கே வேணாலும் போய் படிமா. என் அப்பா என்னைய ஹைதராபாத்துக்கு என்னை நம்பி என்னை தனியாக அனுப்பி வச்சார். நீ ஹைதராபாத்தில் கோர்ஸ் கிடச்சிருக்கு, நீ அங்கே போய் 1 month இருமா. லிட்ரலி கிராமத்தில் வந்து எல்லாருமே போகக்கூடாது, பொண்ணு நீ இப்படி வளர்க்குற அப்படி வளர்க்குறன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஆனால் எனக்கு இப்போ வரைக்கும் பேக் போனாக இருக்கிறது எங்கள் அப்பா எங்கள் அம்மா. அதையும் தாண்டி என்னுடைய ஸ்கூல் ஃபேக்கல்ட்டிஸ், காலேஜ் ஃபேக்கல்ட்டிஸ், தீபா மேம், சுடலைமணி சார், வேணுகோபால் சார், சுனில் சார், துரைமுருகன் சார், கோகுல் பிரியன் சார், மரகதமணி மேம், எல்லாருக்கும் நன்றி தெரிவிச்சுக்கிறேன். அதுக்கப்புறம் நான் பேசணுன்னா நிறைய பேசிகிட்டு இருப்பேன், உங்களுக்கு போர் அடிக்கும். எல்லாருக்கும் இந்த காலேஜில் வந்து நீங்கள் வந்து நியூவாக ஃபீல் பண்ணுவீங்க. அந்த மாதிரி தான் நானும் இந்த காலேஜ்குள்ளே வந்தேன், பல புத்தகங்களை வாசித்தேன், புதிய ஒரு திவ்யாவாக நான் வந்து வெளியே போகிறேன்ற மகிழ்ச்சி அடைக்கிறேன். நன்றி.
நன்றி திவ்யா, உங்களோட தைரியமும் தன்னம்பிக்கையும் ரொம்ப எங்களை ஊக்குவிக்குது. நெக்ஸ்ட் அப் வி ஹேவ் கிருத்திகா ஃப்ரம் த டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் ஆஃப் பொலிட்டிக்கல் சயின்ஸ் டு ஷேர் ஹர் இன்சைட்ஸ்.
So hi everyone. I'd like to begin this by telling how I walked into this college. I walked into this college as somebody who's filled with uncertainties, wondering if I'd be able to fit into this atmosphere, and I had 1,000 such doubts. But I also had a heart full of dreams, and I knew I wanted to achieve all of them. I'd like to share a memory. When I walked into the college, first I was a part of the Cubate Club, and I had to deliver a speech there. I wasn't able to talk a single word there, and today here I am. I am actually proud of myself for that, and I'd like to thank Kumaraguru, because if not Kumaraguru, I don't think it would have been possible. And nor did I imagine that I'd step into leadership roles. I'd get opportunities like summer school, Super 60, to take part in Yugam, MUN and such. And another very nice memory is Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholarship. I did not think I'll be able to get even one, but today I'm walking out of the college with all the 3, and I'm super happy about it. Another thing, I don't think any other place other than Kumaraguru would have helped me discover the way Kumaraguru did. I'd like to conclude this by saying I came in as a girl from small town with big dreams, and I'm walking out as someone who knows what she wants and is ready to chase it. They say dreams don't always come true, but I'll keep dreaming anyway. And I'd like to specially thank Anita ma'am and my parents, because when my parents wanted me to send to Kumaraguru, everybody reacted like, why all the way to Coimbatore from Kadalur? But my father was like, Papa asapadra, padikato. So that is what led to me standing here today. Thank you, Appa, Amma, and my faculties and friends. Thank you.
Thank you, Kritika. So before we move on to the next speaker, I think we have an announcement. The college vehicles move. The college vehicles move on 5:15 today. So we request all the day scholars to be aware of that. And next up, we have Tarika from the Department of Political Science to share her insights.
I remember my school principal asking me when I had my farewell at school to reflect on, before I wanted to decide whom I want to become, what is Tarika. And well, it's difficult for me to put into words 3 beautiful years of my life into a 3-minute speech. But then I try to, because that's what we always do. We try on and on and on and on. And now I can answer my principal that who is Tarika, what is Tarika, and all of that. And that's what Kumaraguru has taught me, and made me go through everything that I thought I'd never will. So coming into college, having a convent accent, a convent school handwriting, and all of that, it was very difficult for me to even fit into this atmosphere. But at the end of the day, I always question myself that it is what I really want. And I think that is what brought me to stage today. And I would really want to dedicate a poetry to everyone over here, especially those who are leaving. And I think most of you would know, it's Fear by Khalil Gibran. It goes like, it is said that before entering the sea, a river trembles with fear. She looks back at the path she has traveled from the peaks of the mountains, the long winding road crossing forests and villages. And in front of her, she sees an ocean so vast that to enter there seems nothing more than to disappear forever. But there's no other way. The river cannot go back. Nobody can go back. To go back is impossible in existence. The river needs to take the risk of entering the ocean because only then fear will disappear. Because that is where the river will know it is not about disappearing into the ocean, but of becoming the ocean. And I would like to leave by stating that I am going to become the ocean. Thank you.
Thank you, Tarika. That was beautiful. A kind note to the day scholars that the vehicle departure has been extended to 5:30 now. And next up, we have Sri Charan from the Department of Data Science to share his insights.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'll keep it really short because I understand a lot of you are hungry and tired as well. So I want to start off by saying thank you to my parents, to all the faculty, my friends, Shankar sir, Nivedanana, all of you. I'm really grateful for all the opportunities, to Narayanan sir, to all the faculties from my department, especially very few friends from my department who have played a huge role in my character and my life. I just want to start by saying I had 3 goals in my mind when I first came to college. One was to get to know as many people as I can, network and meet everyone if I can. Second was to be part of the leadership council. And the third was to play a huge role in UGM. And I'm happy to say I feel I've achieved all 3 of those goals today, and I'm really grateful for Kumaraguru. Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Charan. Next up, we have Devashish from the Department of Economics.
So, hey guys, I'm Devashish Joshi from the Department of Economics. Hello, sir. I would start off by saying thank you, class. When I entered this college, I absolutely had no idea as to what I wanted to do in life. I was really lost. I mean, Vijila ma'am was one of my core teacher papers in my first semester, and all she was disappointed in me. She was like, this kid is not going anywhere. I would like to thank Shankar sir. I would like to thank Atmaramni sir. I would like to thank my HOD. I would like to thank all of my friends, Pranav, Shri, everyone else, Amitesh, my friends over there. Thank you all. Y'all played a very, very major role in my life. And it's been nice knowing y'all. Keep in touch.
Thank you, Dev. Let's now hear from Ashwin Raj from the Department of BBA.
So, happy evening. I just keep it short as possible. Before getting in, I just want to thank all my friends, family, and who has been keep on supporting for this past 3 years. And truly I would say not my good friends, but actually a goofy and a cranky friends who made me together as a single piece together, and I'm standing right now. So I have 2 lives that have been living in my college. One is my college life, another is my hostel. Since I was a hosteler and I got 2 set of environment, so which I had a common name called Shiva. And that guy is right sitting in front of me who is still, trying to mock me, but still that's fine. I'm used to it. And secondly, I just want to thank the entire organization and the entire management who has been keep on pushing me forward, even though I can't able to do it, but still Preeta ma'am, Balu sir, Jayanti ma'am, and entire faculty team who has been, made me in such a way that I thought I was not resilient, but they made me resilient. And finally, I just want to thank myself again, to make myself more stronger, more calmer in a hard situations. And finally, thanks to God and my parents who has been keep on, working on my background and everything. And finally, I just want to tell you everything to the people I know, to the people I don't know. So wherever you go or whenever you go, don't change it to be you, or don't change it to someone who's been close to you. யாருமே யாருக்காகவும் ஏதோ தெரிஞ்சவங்களோ தெரியாதவங்களோ ஒரு 10 வருஷம் கழிச்சு மீட் பண்ணால் ஒரே காலேஜில் படித்தோன்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு கேங்காக சேருங்க. ஒரு அடுத்த ஸ்டெப், when you step out in your college, you're going to enter a new world. Doesn't mean that you are alone. Okay, so you got friends and family you backed up. Especially friends will be there forever. So when you go out, don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger to me, and I won't be a stranger to you, I promise. So have a nice day. Have a wonderful farewell. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashwin. Next up, let's give it up for Ashwath Alifa from the Department of Political Science.
எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். திஸ் இஸ் அஷ்வத் அலிஃபா ஃப்ரம் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் ஆஃப் பொலிட்டிக்கல் சயின்ஸ். நான் நிறைய நன்றிகள் மட்டும் சொல்லணும், அது மட்டும் சொல்லிவிட்டு நான் முடிச்சுக்கிறேன். ஃபஸ்ட்டு வந்து என்னோடய டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டில் இருக்கக்கூடிய எல்லா ஃபேக்கல்ட்டிஸ்க்கும் என்னோடய நன்றியை தெரிவிச்சுக்கிறேன். மக்கள் சார் அவர் இங்கே இல்லை, அவருக்கும் என்னோடய தேங்க்கை நான் வந்து சொல்லிக்கிறேன். செகண்ட் வந்து அகரம். நான் வந்து ஒரு அகரம் ஸ்டூடெண்ட். அகரமால தான் இந்த காலேஜ்குள்ளே என்னால் என்டர் ஆகவே முடிஞ்சுது. இல்லாட்டி குமரகுரு மாதிரி பெரிய காலேஜ்லலாம் எங்களால் என்ட்ரே ஆகிருக்க முடியாது. அகரம் இல்லாட்டி இந்நேரம் படிச்சிருப்பேனான்னு தெரில, கல்யாணம் பண்ணி கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க. ஸோ அகரம்க்கு ரொம்ப 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 நன்றி. நெக்ஸ்ட்டு ஷீலா மேம், விஜிலா மேம், வலிகலா மேம், பிரீதா மேம், அனிதா மேம், நூர் சார், இந்த மாதிரி நிறையா ஃபேக்கல்ட்டிஸ் எல்லாருமே வந்து அவங்களால தான் நான் இன்றைக்கி மோல்டாகி இங்கே நிற்கிறேன். அவங்க எல்லாருக்கும் ரொம்ப நன்றி. அதுக்கப்புறம் என்சிசி. நான் வந்து ஒரு ஆர்விங் கேடட். நான் ஃபிசிக்கலாக வந்து ரொம்ப வீக்கு. எங்கள் ஸ்கூலில் ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் எதுவுமே கிடையாது. நான் போய் சொல்கிறேன் அப்பாட்டு இந்த மாதிரி காலேஜில் என்சிசின்னு ஒன்று இருக்குது, நான் ஜாயின் ஆகவான்னு கேட்டதுக்கோ ஒன்னாலெல்லாம் அது பண்ண முடியாது, வேணான்னு சொன்னார். சரிப்பான்னு சொல்லிட்டு வந்துட்டு 3 வருஷம் முடிச்சு சி சர்டிஃபிகேட் வாங்கிட்டு போயிட்டு நான் 3 வருஷம் முடிச்சிட்டேன்ப்பா அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு சொன்னேன். ஸோ இன்றைக்கி நான் வெறும் அஷ்வத் அலிஃபாவா இல்லை, கேடட் கார்ப்ரல் அஷ்வத் அலிஃபா அப்படின்ற பேர் எனக்கு கொடுத்ததுக்கு ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ். காலேஜில் இருக்கக்கூடிய நிறையா கிளப்ஸ் அண்ட் ஃபோரம்ஸ் எதுவுமே எனக்கு ஸ்கூலில் கிடச்சதே கிடையாது. வெறும் ஸ்டடீஸ் மட்டும்தான் இருக்கும். ஆனால் இங்கே 50+ கிளப்ஸ் இருக்கிறனால எல்லாத்துக்குமே என்னால் ஈஸியாக போய் என்னால் எது தெரியலனாலும் ஸ்க்ராட்ச்லேருந்து என்னால் கற்றுக்க முடிஞ்சுது. ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ். தமிழ் மன்றம், ட்ராமா ட்ரூப், என்எஸ்எஸ், எஸ்என்எஸ், கேசிடி கிளப்ஸ், கேசிடி அண்ணா அக்கா எல்லாருக்குமே ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ் சொல்கிறேன். என்னோட ஒரு சீனியர் ஹரித்தரன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அவங்க தான் என்னை ரொம்ப மோல்ட் பண்ணி நான் என்னென்னலாம் பண்ணியிருக்கேனோ அதுக்கு ரீசன் அவங்க தான். அதுக்கப்புறம் அம்மா அப்பா, அவங்களுக்கு என்ன ஸ்டேஜில் பார்க்கணுன்னு ரொம்ப ஆசை. ஆனால் அவங்க இருக்கிறப்போ என்னால் பேச முடியல. நான் பேசுகிறேன், இப்போ அவங்க இல்லை. எங்களோட ஃபேமிலி குரூப்பை வந்து நாங்கள் கிளிக்கூடு அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். ஸோ நான் என்ன சொல்ல விரும்புகிறேன்னா, நம்ம கூட்டிலேருந்து கிளியாக நான் இங்கே வந்திருக்கேன்ப்பா. இன்னும் நிறையா கூட்டிலேருந்து நிறையா கிளிங்க இங்கே வரணும். அப்புறம் நான் இன்னொன்று சொல்ல என்ன ஆசைப்பட்றேன்னா, அகரமோட கோலே வந்து ஒருத்தர் படிக்க வைக்கணும் அப்படின்றது தான். நான் அதை உங்களுக்கும் சொல்லணும்னு இங்கே விரும்புகிறேன். கண்டிப்பாக நீங்கள் எவ்வளோ ஸ்டேஜ் போனாலும், எவ்வளோ பெரிய இடத்துக்கு போனாலும் ஒருத்தரை கண்டிப்பாக நீங்கள் படிக்க வச்சுருக்கணும். குறைஞ்சபட்சம் ஒருத்தரை படிக்க வைங்க. 3 வருஷம் காலேஜில் என்னை எல்லாமே பண்ண வச்சதுக்கு என்னோட அகரம் ஜூனியர்ஸ், டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் ஜூனியர்ஸ், இந்த மாதிரி நிறையா பேர் இங்கே உட்காந்துருக்கிற ஒவ்வொருத்தருமே என்னோட ஒரு பங்காக இருக்கீங்க. உங்கள் எல்லாருக்குமே ரொம்ப ரொம்ப நன்றி. நன்றி நட்புக்குள்ளே தேவை இல்லாட்டியும் நல்ல மனங்களுக்கு தேவை. தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் மேக்கிங் மீ டு ஸ்டாண்ட் ஹியர் அஸ் ஹூ ஐ எம், ஹூ ஐ வில் பி டுமாரோ, மேக்கிங் மீ டு அக்செப்ட் மை செல்ஃப் அஸ் ஹூ ஐ வாஸ் எஸ்டர்டே. தேங்க்யூ.
Thank you, Ashwath. That was rather beautiful. Let's hear more from Pranav from the Department of Psychology.
Well, hello everyone. It's God. Good evening. It's been an honor to be part of this amazing and really beautiful family. And I mean, can't believe that I joined this college. Well, first for the campus, yes, and second because it was relatively very close to home. So yeah, but well, being here, one thing I have learned is, well, whatever doors that are close to you, you just really need to just turn the handle. There's no specific rules to this. You go where your heart is, and opportunities, they open up for you. And well, I've seen that happen not just for me, but for so many of my friends, so many of the faculty as well. I've seen so many character growths, especially with this batch, and I'm just blown away to be part of this. Thank you, Mr. Shankar. Thank you, Vijala ma'am, for like the first principal, and Deepesh sir as well. It's and my HOD, Dr. Nana Prakash. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Pranav. Let's now invite Sabarish from the Department of BBA.
Hello all, I am Sabarish from third year BBA. I think so. Idha kadasiya solla mudiyum nenikiren idukku appo third year BBA nu. ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அட்மிஷன் அப்போ நான் வரும்போதே வந்து எல்லாருமே டீச்சர்ஸ் எல்லாமே வந்து அந்த அட்மிஷன் டைமில் வந்து ரொம்ப ஒரு மாதிரி அவ்வளோ இதாக இருக்காங்க, இனி காலேஜ் ஜாயின் பண்ணதுக்கப்புறம் எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படி இருக்கும். ஐ வாஸ் ஸோ ஸ்கேட். பட் அப்படி எதுவுமே இல்லை. அதே மாதிரி இதே டேரக்ட் இந்த ஹாலுக்கு ஆப்போசிட்டில் விவேகானந்தா ஹாலில் தான் வந்து பாலு சார் செட் இக்னைட் அப்போ இப்போ இந்த மைக் நீ வாங்கலின்னா எப்போவுமே இதுக்கப்புறம் நீ வாங்க மாட்டேன், நவ் ஆர் நெவர் அப்படின்னு சொன்னார். இதே டைம் இப்போவும் நான் இந்த மைக் கிட்ட வரும்போது ஐ தாட் நவ் ஆர் நெவர், இப்போ இல்லாட்டி எப்போவுமே பேச முடியாதுன்னு நினச்சிட்டு தான் ஐ டுக் திஸ் மைக். ஸோ அதுக்கு ஒரு பெரிய தேங்க்ஸ். அந்தளவுக்கு எனக்குள்ள அந்த ஒரு நானே வந்து பேசுகிற ஸ்டேஜ் ஃபியர் வந்து போக்குனதுக்கு எல்லாத்துக்குமே தேங்க்ஸ். ஸோ ஐ வுட் லைக் டு தேங்க் எவ்ரி ஸ்டாஃப்ஸ், பிரீதா மேம், ஜெயந்தி மேம், நந்தினி மேம் அண்ட் ஆல் ஜெயந்தி மேம் எல்லாருமே வந்து அவ்வளோ சப்போர்ட்டிவாக இருந்தாங்க. எல்லா ஈவெண்ட்ஸு எவ்ரிதிங் ஐ வாஸ் வாலண்டியரிங். பிஃபோர் ஸ்கூல்லாம் நான் இப்படி இல்லவே இல்லை. I used to update my every status in the WhatsApp, social media போட்டே இருப்பேன். My relatives and my grandma used to say, இவன் காலேஜுக்கு போகிறானா இல்லை வேறு எங்கேயாவது போகிறானா, சும்மா எப்போ பார்த்தாலும் ஆட்டம் போட்டுக்கிறான் அப்படின்னு they used to say. But only the thing I know that we studied a lot, but not in a இது சப்ஜெக்ட் ஓரியன்டாக நாங்கள் எதுவும் இது பண்ணலைங்க தவிர அவ்வளோ எக்ஸ்போஷர் அவ்வளோ கிடச்சி, அவ்வளோ வெளியே போகிறதாகட்டும், ஈவெண்ட்ஸ் ஆகட்டும், தட் மச் ஐ காட். ஸோ இப்போ என்னை விட்டாங்க கூட திருப்பி இன்னொரு ஈவெண்ட் வேணாலும் கண்டக்ட் பண்ணுற அளவுக்கு அந்த அளவுக்கு ஐ ஹவ் பீன் க்ரோன். ஸோ தேங்க்யூ ஃபார் ஆல் மை ஃபேக்கல்ட்டிஸ் ஹூ ஆர் பீயிங் அ கிரேட் சப்போர்ட். பாலு சார், அறிவலன் சார் அண்ட் ஆல். Thank you all. Priyadashini ma'am also very thanks. And Vijila ma'am also was my mentor, who used to always say, "Edho onu pannu business." I am in a family business background. So adula edavadhu pannite iru. So you used to do that. Unak odi venala I'll be providing, but you have to be something, you have to work. So andha mari romba support pannadukku really romba thanks. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Sabarish. Let's now hear from Samir from the Department of BCom.
ஸோ ஹலோ ஆல். இங்கே நான் வந்ததுக்கு காரணம் நான் இல்லை, 2-3 பேர் என்னை பிடிச்சி இழுத்துட்டு தான் வந்தாங்க. அந்த 2-3 பேரில் ஒரு முக்கியமான ஆள் நிவியண்ணா. அண்ட் ஹவ் ஐ மிட் நிவியானா வாஸ் ஆக்சுவலி டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஸ்டோரி. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இயரில் கவியக்கா இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் மீ டு நிவியானா. வாஸ் லைக் அந்த யுகம்க்கு ஒர்க் போயிட்டு இருந்தப்போ ஷி வாஸ் லைக் இந்த பிபிடி ஒழுங்காக பண்ணல, நிவேதன் சார் கொண்டுருவார், அவருக்கு திட்டுவார்னு. அப்புறம் தென் வென் ஐ ஸ்டார்டட் டு ஒர்க் வித் யுகம், அண்ட் தென் தட்ஸ் வென் ஹி வாஸ் லைக், அடே இது நம்ம நிவியானா தான், ஹி ஒன்ட் சே எனிதிங், இஸ் ஜஸ்ட் அ சப்போர்ட்டிவ் பர்சன்கிற மாதிரி நிவியானா கூட போன ஜேர்னி. நான் வந்து காலேஜில் கிளாஸில் இருந்ததை விட அதிகமாக இருந்தது வெளியே தான். அண்ட் தென் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இயர் அண்ட் செகண்ட் இயர் ஃபுல்லாக எனக்கு சிஏலே போயிடுச்சு. தேர்ட் இயரில் தான் சரி ஒரு தேர்ட் இயர் ஆச்சு நம்ம வந்து கிளாஸில் இருப்போம், காலேஜ் லைஃப்னா என்னென்னு கற்றுக்கலான்னு உள்ளே வந்தப்போ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் செமஸ்டர் ஃபுல்லாக இக்னைட், அண்ட் ஐ ஹேட் மை இக்னைட் டீம் வித் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கேங் விச் ஐ காட். அண்ட் தென் த செகண்ட் செமஸ்டர் ஐ வெண்ட் ஃபுல் அண்ட் ஃபுல் ஆன் யுகம். யுகமில் நான் பின்னாடி போனது 2 ஆள் பின்னாடி ரொம்ப போனேன். ஒன்று சங்கர் சார் ஃபார் கும்பா, அண்ட் வி ஹேட் அ குட் ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் ஃபார் கும்பா அண்ட் டெசிஷன் மேக்கிங் அபவுட் இட். அண்ட் தென் அண்ட் த நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன் இஸ் அஃப்கோர்ஸ் நிவியானா. யுகம்ங்கிற ஜேர்னியில் வந்து அண்ட் ஐம் தேங்கிங் குமரகுரு இன்ஸ்டியூஷன் டு கிவ் மீ த பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் டு கிவ் பர்த் டு கும்பா இன் அ ஐரானிக்கல் டேர்ம். கும்பா த மேஸ்காட் ஆஃப் யுகம் ங்கிறது மேஸ்காட்டுங்கிறதே இந்த யுகம் குமரகுரு இன்ஸ்டியூஷன்ஸில் இட்ஸ் அ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் திங் டு ஹேப்பன், அண்ட் ஐம் ஹாப்பி இட் கேம் த்ரூ மீ. அண்ட் நேம் வச்சது ரியா தான், கும்பான்கிற நேம். நான் வந்து மேஸ்காட் ஒரு யானை வைக்கலாம் அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஐடியா கொண்டு வந்தது, பேர் வச்சது ரியா. அண்ட் தென் அந்த ஷேப் கொண்டு வந்தது சந்தோஷனா. ஐ தேங்க்ஸ் சந்தோஷனா ஃபார் தட் ஆல்சோ, ஹி ஹெல்ப்ட் லாட். அண்ட் ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ் சங்கர் சார், he agreed to Kumba, he agreed to mascot, இந்த மாதிரி ஒன்று கொண்டு வரலாம். he supported a lot. நாங்கள் வந்து 30 ஃபீட் அந்த ஸ்டாச்சு வைக்கிறாங்க, நீ 30 ஏன் வைக்கிற 50 வைங்கிற மாதிரி ரொம்ப ஹெல்ப் பண்ணி சொன்னார். அண்ட் தென் மை ஓன் பிரின்சிபல் சார் தீபேஷ் சார். அண்ட் தென் ஐ மெட் ஹிம் ஃபார் ஆஃப்டர் யுகம் முடிஞ்சோடனே கேபிஎலுக்கு வந்துட்டேன். கேபிஎல் குமரகுரு பிரீமியர் லீக் நடந்தது தெரிஞ்சிருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன், அதில் நிறைய பேர் பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணியிருப்பீங்க. அந்த கேபிஎல் வந்தப்போ நான் புவி அண்ட் பிரதீப் 3 பேருமே வேலை செஞ்சோம். அந்த வேலை செஞ்சதில் ஒரு பட்ஜெட் ப்ராப்ளம் வந்துச்சு. அந்த பட்ஜெட் ப்ராப்ளம் பற்றி கேட்க போனப்போ நீ பண்ணுறா பார்த்துக்கலான்னு சொல்லி சார் எங்களை பண்ண வச்சார் தீபேஷ் சார். தேங்க்ஸ் லாட் சார் தீபேஷ் சார். அண்ட் தென் ஐ ஃபைனலி கன்க்ளூட் பண்ணுறேன், நான் என் கிளாஸில் இல்லைனாலும் என் கிளாஸ் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், என் கிளாஸ் மெம்பர்ஸ், நீயும் என் ஃப்ரெண்டு தான், எங்கள் கூட தான் இருக்க, எங்களோட கேங் தான் சொல்லி என்னை ஹெல்ப் பண்ண எல்லா கிளாஸ் மெம்பர்ஸ் எல்லா ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ்க்கும் தேங்க்யூ. தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச்.
Thank you, Samir. And finally, let's hear from Harini from the Department of BBA. IB.
Hello guys, so I'll just keep it super short. I just want to tell one thing.
on the first day of orientation, I did speak on the stage for student reflection, and this is the last day and the last speech. So it's a really great pleasure for me to share the stage and share my experience also. So starting off with Ignite, starting off with Jananam, all the opportunities that I've got, I would solely give all the credits to my seniors, because without them, I am nothing. From first day of Ignite, I still remember I was hanging on to my seniors, speaking to them, and I always had that, urge to ask them, like, if you are here, what did you do all these 3 years? And like, I know many of you would have known that one line they've always told me is, life in KI always begins after 4:30. And most of my friends, and if people have known me, they know that I've gone underweight and all of that. It's because I've worked a lot, not because I was forced, because I love working. And most of the times, I'm never in class. And I thank my class advisor, my HOD, my friends, especially. The reason why is because even though I'm not in class, they've always, made me feel like home when I'm back to class and all of it. And Jayanti ma'am, Preeta ma'am, Balu sir, and all the other teachers have always encouraged me to do better than what I've always been. And I would like to take an opportunity to thank all the security annas, the security akkas, the housekeeping staffs, the caretakers in the hostel, because I spent 1.5 years in hostel and 1.5 years outside. So thank you to all the caretakers out there and all the supporting staffs. And for me, friendship is like worth more than anything. If you ask me family or friends, I would say friends. And I guess coming to KI, I have made a lot of friends, not only from class, but from KCT, KCTBS, seniors from the batch of 2020, 2020, 2019, and all of it. So thanking all of you. And I would like to say the last thanks to my parents who trusted me and who always wanted the best for me. And 10 years down the lane, I know that all of us here in this room will be super successful. So when we come for this, reunion, I know we all will be super successful. So all the best to all of you, and thank you for this.
Thank you, Harini, and thank you to all of our students for sharing their reflections with us. I mean, for me and for us personally, hearing from your batchmates, I would say was truly very, very amazing, I must say. And now we have with us Dr. Vigila Edwin Kennedy, Director, Global Engagements and Strategic Projects, an academician with over 35 years of experience who spearheads international collaborations, students, and faculty exchange programs to deliver the special address.
I figuratively want to stand here and talk because I think you all stand tall today. Very emotional, I should say, to hear your reflections, because college is built because of students. Every year, college becomes better because of students like you. So just want to appreciate and thank you for what you have contributed and for the 3 years of building 3 layers of bricks in classes history. So thank you, and a big applause to yourself is what I would say. கொஞ்சம் பேரண்ட்ஸ் இங்கே இருக்கீங்க, மேபி சம் ஆர் அவுட் சைட். காலேஜில் வந்து சேர்க்கும்போது ஒருவேளை நான் ப்ரெசென்ட் பண்ணியிருப்பேன். நிறைய பேர் நினச்சிருக்கலாம் லிபரல் ஆர்ட்ஸ்னால் என்ன, ஒரு சின்ன ஸ்கூலுக்கு போகிற பையனா பொண்ணா இங்கே கொண்டு வந்து விடுறேனே அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. தேங்க்யூ ஃபார் ட்ரஸ்டிங் எஸ். ஒரு 3 வருஷம் வந்து நாங்கள் தனியாக வந்து இவ்வளோ நீங்கள் கேட்டிங்கன்னா நாங்கள் ஐ டோன்ட் திங்க் நாங்கள் தனியாக ஒரு சைல்டை வளர்த்துருக்க முடியாது. உங்களுடைய சப்போர்ட், உங்களுடைய என்கரேஜ்மெண்ட், உங்களுடைய பொறுமை எல்லாமே தேவையாக இருந்திருக்கும். ஸோ அதனால் தேங்க்யூ டு ஆல் ஆஃப் யூ. அண்ட் இன்றைக்கி நாங்கள் கூப்பிட்டதுக்கு வந்ததுக்கு எ பிக் தேங்க்ஸ். ஏன்னா இன்றைக்கி வரணுங்கிற அவசியம் கிடையாது. பட் தேங்க்யூ ஃபார் டேக்கிங் யுவர் டைம் அண்ட் பீயிங் வித் அஸ். I think students, we should give a big round of applause to your parents who are here. I also want to thank all the faculty members who are here, who have guided you, who have mentored you, who have made you to stand outside the class, who have made you to write 10 times, who have made you to do many things, who might have irritated you, but all that is to build resilience. All of us learn resilience in life through many things that we pass through. So with those thoughts, I just want to say best wishes for all of you as you step out. Life doesn't have a curriculum. Curriculum changes every day. And every day you'll have tests. If you were worried about your 3 internal tests, every day is a test. How do you stay humble? How do you stay resilient? How do you stay focused to what you want to achieve is what will build your life. And I'm sure, hearing all the sort of testimonials from you, I'm sure that you will take all of them with you. So on behalf of our president, behalf of the management, let me wish all of you the very, very best. And a very special thanks to Mr. Shankar, who's here, our president, because in the liberal edge plus அதெல்லாம் வந்து நிறைய பேர் அட்மிஷன் அப்போ கேட்டிருப்பீங்க, இது என்னது, நிறைய கேள்வி கேட்பீங்க அட்மிஷன் அப்போ when we present. But the purpose was so that இன்னைக்கு நம்ம கேட்குற அந்த ஒரு good testimonials கேட்குறதுக்காக தான் he insisted that we should do it. And no other college does this. So அதனால் a big thanks to Mr. Shankar for his thoughts, his ideas, his vision, for continuously pushing us. And எந்த காலேஜ்லையும் இப்படி ஒரு graduation இருக்காது. You go and ask the world. Nobody will have this kind of a certification ceremony. So I think we are very privileged to have this kind of a college culture, a vision, and I'm sure that we are molding thousands of people who go out, who will impact the world. Our vision statement says that our students will go out and impact the world. My wishes to each one of you. And you'll come back as alumni. We will continue to give H+ courses to you. You want to travel anywhere, please come. We will offer the courses. Soon we are traveling to France, we are traveling to Japan, we are traveling to Germany. So in case you want to come back and join, please join us. Come back as alumni. Definitely we'll stay connected. And all the best to students who are traveling outside the country for their masters. You will have a great experience. To all others who are preparing for their civils or their other masters, my best wishes to you. And God bless you. Be truthful in what you're doing. Be humble. Continue to learn. I'm sure the world is out there to welcome you, and you will continue to create an impact. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the best wishes. As we come to the close of this memorable event, it is now time to express our gratitude to everyone who has made this evening possible. To formally extend the vote of thanks, I now invite Dr. Razia Fatima, Professor of Commerce, to the stage.
So by seeing me, everybody feel relaxed and happy, I guess. So I formally start my vote of thanks. A very good evening. On behalf of the organizing team, it is my honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks for this memorable occasion of the Liberal Arts Certification Ceremony and Farewell. First and foremost, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to our respected President, Kumaraguru Institutions, whose visionary leadership and commitment laid the foundation of liberal arts education in our institution. It is his insight that pioneered the Liberal Edge Initiative, empowering our students with a broader multidisciplinary perspective. Thank you, sir. A sincere thanks to Dr. Vijla Kennedy, Director, Global Engagements, whose passion and dedication served as the founding pillar of the Liberal Edge program. Her efforts and belief in the power of liberal education have been instrumental in bringing the vision to life and leading it to the successful liberal arts certification we celebrated today. Our heartfelt appreciation goes to Dr. Deepesh, Principal, Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science, for his academic leadership, encouragement, and continued support and nourishing this meaningful program. We are also grateful for all the directors, heads of the department, and esteemed faculty members across Kumaraguru institutions who have consistently supported and contributed to the success of Liberal Edge journey. A special note of appreciation to Dr. Priyadarshini, Manager, Liberal Edge Program, whose tireless effort, attention to detail, and commitment behind the scenes have made the celebration and the success of the program. To the parents who have joined us today, thank you for your presence and for being pillars of support in your child's academic as well as personal journey. A special thanks to our students, the heart of this program, your enthusiasm, curiosity, and courage to explore beyond the boundaries and what makes the Liberal Edge truly impactful. A warm and heartfelt thanks to our intern, MC team, and the team of volunteers whose energy, creativity, and hard work added to life and structured the program what we saw today. We also extend our gratitude to class OSA, communication team, admin office team, and the facilities team for their seamless coordination, efforts, commitments, which made the day a successful grand event. As we bid farewell, let us carry forward the spirit of liberal education, of learning beyond the classroom, of thinking critically, and for engaging meaningfully with the world. Thank you once again.
Thank you, ma'am. And with that, we bring this memorable evening to a close. A celebration not just of achievement, but of journeys, joys, and the spirit of the Liberal Edge. To all our students, you walk away not just with certificates, but with stories that echo far beyond these walls. And with that, we conclude this event, and refreshments and tea is arranged at the pre-function area, and the buses will depart at 5:30. Thank you all once again. I hope you had a great evening. Oh, I request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
We request all